Start stream. Start recording.
Um,
We were playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
yeah, we're all
Yep.
Jedi. I feel like that'd be a really interesting D&D campaign.
Yeah, no.
There
You're all
is a
Jedi.
Star Wars conversion for 5th edition. Yes.
Oh my.
Uh,
Yes.
oh
We should
shit,
play
yeah.
that.
I am so upset that my fucking character got. This is my first character death, and I don't know how to deal with it. Like, technically, it's not character death, but it's like eternal imprisonment.
All right.
And
I'll give you some
Break
advice.
out. Break out. You gotta do it.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
No.
You are a character. You should be able to break out.
The DM just told me to reroll, so I have no option. It's fucking bullshit. Like, what kind of firebolt does 19 fire damage anyway? I've been doing like 3, 4, 2 damages, right, on a 1d10.
Firebolt.
Yeah,
Fire-
and,
Right. You're using a combat spell against someone who probably doesn't have that much health.
You have commoners have 4 hit points, man. What do you expect?
Yeah, so the average damage of a fireball is 11 at your level, and that's going to instant kill any commoner.
I forgot the commoners had 4 health. Apparently, I did
Yeah.
4 times the damage of his health point.
Yep.
And
You
then
did.
Yeah.
they-
Yeah,
oh,
now you're gonna serve double his life.
So I really like the Divine Soul Sorcerer as well. He was a Tabaxi, and he would
Just
have no
make another
possession.
one. It's fine. Play his brother. Pull my card.
Yeah.
Go through his entire family line, and then when they're all arrested, then break out together.
No. If
Yes.
Ember dies, I'm not cracking out another Onyxia at this point because the family's cursed.
I mean, isn't there any family left to you now, just like your nieces? You'd have to pay like a 12-year-old.
Nieces, I suppose his mom and his dad, but that'd just be weird.
You find out his dad's a Groll, and that's just like a
His
weird.
dad, his mom and dad are retired anyway, so
So how is everybody doing? How was this week treating you?
good.
Good.
Pretty good.
About the same as last week.
Did you
The same.
find any good books to read?
Actually, I did. That's
Oh,
great.
which one?
Follow up to. No, it's book's called The Gate Thief. It's one of Ocean Scott
Six
Card's,
gold.
same guy who wrote Ender's
Oh, cool.
Who
Not-
wrote
Yeah.
Ender's
Oh, cool.
Who wrote
Yeah.
Ender's Who wrote Ender's
Right. Well, let's just start because we've got a lot to do today. Go through.
Hmm.
I'm just doing a sound check on everybody. I think I sound okay.
Yeah, look, you sound alright.
Hey, we have to please our 2 subscribers and our 2 followers now.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've hit the big leagues. How's it feel?
I
Oh
don't know.
my.
I got a like how the fuck am I getting like flamed from like 2 people?
Aw.
They said to tone down on my Jamaican accent. Apparently it's very offensive to say to people. I apologize. All right, it wasn't even meant to be a Jamaican accent. It was just something weird. I concocted. But
Right,
okay.
Nail down with making an accent.
Hopefully you guys are not gonna talk to any trolls this session, right? So
Depends if we're running away or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, so let's just start. A quick recap of what happened last week. The adventurers are still at the Gork Moktark Festival at Skag. They are on pursuit of a Shadow Weaver who goes by the name. She's the elder shaman Blood Tusk, and she wronged you guys. I can't remember how she wronged you guys, but she did somehow.
You mean?
Good read.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say that the
Yeah.
player character that she killed.
Oh yeah, she. Oh shit, I remember now.
Now it's all coming back.
Technically,
Like
she
a
didn't kill him,
non-flashback, it
but
all reappears.
it was the elementals who killed Red.
That
I-
she summoned.
I can't cope now with my player death now.
Right.
Yeah.
So you were also tasked to find another Shadow Weaver, Mogtag. He was this Trollkin shaman, and she's been told. You've been told that she's very dangerous. So I think the plan was, as the blood moon approached, most of you guys are heading towards the portal at the center to traverse to the spirit lands. Magnarin, to take part of the Magnarin. Eliza, you're also going to start with, right? To carry out the rebirth thing.
Yes, and then heading back.
And then you're headed back. Meanwhile, the rest of you will continue to carry out your pilgrimage through the spirit lands within the Magnari. As the apex of the ceremony is coming. However, you guys have a secret plan with one of your allies, the troll shaman, the troll shadow weaver, blood squeezer. You found out from him that you can invoke an ancient rite called the Magdar. It's a spiritual one-on-one duel until one of the party is beaten into submission. You can duel him into submission if you like with card games, but that's not an option. It's a one-on-one spiritual combat, and usually it's always favors the casters, the spell weavers, the shadow weavers, because or the shamans, previously, because they have been they can cast spells and they can easily subdue a warrior, and that's one of the reasons why the shadow weavers rose to power within the previously shamans rose to power within the Gruul clans. But then some of you feared that if you were to invoke Magdar outside, within the circle of blood, then she could cheat. So a different shaman said that you can invoke it within the spirit lands, so that the spirits will watch over you to make sure that it's a fair, I want to say fair in quotation mark, duel. And I don't know how, but you also found out that the Elder Shadow Weaver Blood Tusk was carried out a dark ritual to bind her shadow spirits to her sisters, so that they are shadow linked to each other. So if one of them were to take any damage, she would instantly regain health and energy from her sisters, vice versa. So you also decided to invoke Magdar with the sisters as well, so that you could take them all out at the same time. What else happened last week that I'm missing?
We found out about the Great Crane spirit.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
I have a glowing third eye.
Okay.
Yes, that's all Basil what happened.
Zeph fused himself, or made a dark bargain with the darkened spirit.
It was really synonymous with each other. It was really the same thing that you just said.
Yeah, he's been hosting him up until this point, but he openly sought help and agreed to take this oath from this entity that he came across, and the entity was very pleasantly agreed to your your terms, and it provided some power for now, the darkened shadow tap, but it said that if this mutually beneficial relationship were to continue, he will happy to bestow more power upon you. So that happened, and Soriel, you found out that there's one great lure that's still left within the spirit lands. It's a great crane of Moros. It is quite difficult to find, but people have said that you can find it within the Jade,
Jade
Forest,
Forest.
or any of the other areas of the 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 Magnari. So that's where we're starting today. You guys are arriving at the very epicenter of the Circle of Blood. The blood moon is at its zenith, cascading this beautiful red and pinkish glow on everyone, which may or may not have turned certain individuals into something interesting.
I may or may not have been slightly affected while scouting the slits.
Sorry, what was that?
I may or may not have been slightly affected by the blood moon as I came back from scouting the slits.
Yep.
She's not into pig's blood, but she's into different kinds of blood.
Anyway, so you guys arriving at the center of the Circle of Blood, where you see many warriors, great, powerful warriors. Each Gruul clan were to supply 10 of their strongest to undertake this pilgrimage into the Magnari for whatever reason. And also the winners of the Chillwind Hunt as a prize they could also attend to take this gift from the Magnari, whatever the gift is. Not many people have been told what this is. As well as some of the leaders are also entering. Some of the other leaders kind of hanging back. You have not seen one of the clan leader at all, actually. The Gravel Hide clans not present here, as well as the Gore clan. You barely saw any people. And at the center, you see many people are gathering. That's where we left off, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool. So, proceed. What would everyone like to do?
Right. Should we get ready to do this to enter then?
Random question: does you know what the process is of entering this place is?
Yeah.
The big glowy portal, I'm gonna guess.
Wait, I'll put Zeph's mic up a bit. I can't hear you, Zeph.
He's a little quiet. Well, if that's it, then I guess we proceed.
Okay, so everyone's entering the portal?
I think that was the plan.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's do this.
Cool. Could I have like a marching order? I mean, not really important, but I just want to know.
I'm definitely going in first.
Okay.
Nara's probably heading in last-ish, kinda.
Sure.
I'll go third.
Fourth.
Okay, so
I
Nara, you're at the back.
Yeah.
So Zeph, you're stepping in first. Currently, the first people who are being led in are the new initiates of the recruits of the Gruul. Mostly teenagers, you know, those orcs and humans that have come to age, ready to take part in the Gruul activities. So they're also venturing forth into the Magnari to carry out their rebirthing ritual, same as you guys. So you step through this this glowing beam of light, this dark red, almost like a laser beam at the center, and one by one you're all stepping in. The last person to enter, I guess that would be Nara. Could I ask you to make a
Yes.
perception check?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, it's the light is too blinding. Unfortunately, you don't see anything as you wanting to take a quick gander at the back. So you all begin to wake up one by one. I guess like immediately adjacent to you guys is a small orc kid. Like it's just all five of you and this one orc kid. You're going to open up your eyes. It's this very heavy mist everywhere. You can't quite make out any features of wherever you walk up. And you see it's just a very thick mist. You can't even see that the sky. But the reddish glow has disappeared. It's more like it's just very thick mist. You can't. What does everybody like to do here? Immediately adjacent to you guys is a shivering orc kid.
Make a general perception check of the area.
Okay, sure. You can roll a perception check with a disadvantage.
Yeah, I was about to say, how far can we actually see before we can't actually see
Uh,
anything through the pit?
Probably like at the end of your hand, and then you can't see anything else. Are you like holding
Okay.
on to each other through this heavy mist?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
10. Yeah, like I said, you can't see anything immediately behind Nara is this orc kid adjacent to you guys. So you gather on here. You look on the floor actually. Through the mist, you can just about see Guildmaster bones almost. A lot of bones.
Human sized, giant sized, child sized.
Hard to tell. Probably bones and like metallic armors, like very rusted, age-old armors. And yeah, every step you take, you just begin to hear this sound of like rattling cages or like rattling rib bones or whatever.
All right.
Well, this is odd. Hey, are you alright?
Who are you asking?
The little orc.
Who's that?
He's just clutching onto this very small steel sword, very polished, new, brandished sword. He says, I thought we were gonna end up in like a big forest or something. This certainly does not look like a forest.
No,
I'm kind of scared.
indeed. Well, I guess stay with us for now, maybe?
Alright. Okay. Hey, aren't you guys the winners of the Chill Wind hunt?
Yeah?
I saw you take down those hags.
I see. But yes, that is us.
That's pretty cool. Do you do autographs?
I don't think so.
It's he's slightly less nervous. The fact that he's here with you guys.
He's now disappointed that he couldn't get an autograph.
Yeah, give it 5
Yeah.
minutes. He'll realise he doesn't want to be associated with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fair.
But I say, at a quick glance, has he got any signs of what clan he's part of?
Yeah. So you notice that he's one of the Burning Tree clan. You see the emblem etched onto like a small wooden pendant around his neck.
Someone turned on the fan in the back.
Yeah, Temper.
It's Emma's
Right.
laptop fan, I think.
Yeah.
Let's maybe try and see if we can find anything around here beyond these bones.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting onto some solid ground. Don't fancy snapping bones every time I step on something.
You guys are currently like staying put, by the way.
Yeah.
Are you walking in any direction?
I guess that's a question. With a 10, would I be able to see even like the largest and most vaguest of landmarks?
Nope.
Like a sun? Anything?
No, you don't see anything, unfortunately. Nothing beyond the end of your hand if you were to point it in a random direction.
Yes,
It's a dreamland. I doubt the landscape really matters all that.
Yeah,
True. So
Yes.
straight?
I think so, maybe.
Yeah, I'll start walking forward like picturing in my mind the intent of reaching everyone else who came through. Because you never know. Some dreams are all about intent.
Nara will be following Seth and the rest.
Are you all holding on to each other, or are you like walking?
I mean, I'm
Just
going in
following.
front, so
Okay.
We're making a conga line, just like arms,
Yeah, that's what I
over
wanted
Yeah.
to ask.
shoulders, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Hands on shoulder. I think I'm behind goal, aren't I?
Okay. Sure. Roll a 1d4, Zeph, as you're leading everyone. Okay. So you begin to head and begin to walk and walk, and there doesn't seem to be anything changing. Like the thickness of the fog, the mist is still exactly the same. You don't smell anything. The fog is just, water vapor. It doesn't smell of anything. I guess you begin to get a little bit of like rust and rotting bones and rotting corpses. The smell of that coming, but like it's not too strong. The mist is very thick. You don't smell anything strongly. You begin to walk about like a minute or so before, right about now, you begin to see antlers, giant antlers, and the silhouette of a humanoid structure, 20 feet tall, and it's got like a ram-like horns, antlers that's curving like backwards, and then doing like a twirl and then extending outwards on either side of its head, piercing red light. You can just about make it through the mist. I guess who's the second line again?
That'd be me.
Okay, yeah, you're also just beginning to see this. You don't see the antlers, but you just see the red piercing light, to a pair of light, about like 20 feet in the air. And the silhouette is unmoving. It seems to be carrying something large and rod-like in its right arm. It's like a humanoid ram creature, but like you can also make out the details of his leg just about, which is kind of like a deer-like leg it has. You continue to walk towards it. It's currently about, your guess is like maybe 50 feet away from you guys.
yeah, probably. It's not moving.
All right. Now everybody else beginning to notice this figure, and as you're approaching, like, how close would you like to get to this entity?
I mean, it's the only thing we've seen down there, and we got to it when we walked straight. I think I walk right up to it, like 5 feet away.
Okay. As you walk up to it, could I ask you all to roll initiative, please?
Oh,
No,
So much for the fight that we're going to be having then.
true. Oh, we're not on like a map yet.
No, we don't have a map. Sorry, apologies.
Ooh, not bad for me.
I don't know what to call it. Fucking
Moose.
moose.
Moose man.
Ooh, moose man.
oh boy, +7. Oh boy.
Moose man.
Oh god.
He might just be Dexy. He just might be a fast moose. Moose are fast.
7 dex fast. That's very fast.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a foos, man.
Okay. As you approach towards him, about 5 feet, it immediately shifts and grabs his long, massive spear-like object in his hand and lobs it at Zeph.
He lobs it at me.
Yep.
Then disadvantage because he's ranged in melee.
Sure. I'll roll it with disadvantage. Why not?
That means the plus is so
Yeah,
high.
yeah, it means I'm gonna
Yeah.
get hit anyway.
Oh,
Ooh.
a plus 10.
Oh, okay. That does not hit. Cool. Eliza, what would you like to do?
Enemy. Shit. Do. Yeah, gonna activate the winged boots. And I guess unless anybody immediately sort of yells stop, I am going to sort of dash forth and.
Oh, sorry. He has a second attack, which is again with disadvantage as well. So.
Okay.
Adds that. Okay. I don't think the second one hits either.
What'd you roll?
It's a 2.
Oh wait.
No, wait, there we go.
17. Yeah, it doesn't hit.
I was looking at the initiative. I thought that was an attack roll.
Cool. Eliza, what would you like to do?
Alright, so bonus action. No, just fly up and sort of strike at it, I guess, unless anybody tells me to stop immediately.
I mean, it just attacked it, so I have no reason to say anything.
Cool, go for
Dash
it.
past Zeph's head and lash out with the.
20 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yikes.
All right,
Yikes.
Zeph. Yeah, you are you attacking it with your saber? Actually, you unleash the saber, and what color was it again before?
I guess it wasn't attuned to me specifically, so it was probably like, I don't know,
Like
is
bluish.
that bluish?
Yeah.
Is that color?
Yeah, right about now, it takes the color of like this eerie laser-like red color, and it pierces through the mist. Even like I guess Ember and Zeph would see it. The emerging like kind of the same color as the red eyes of this ram creature.
Okay, that's new. And yep, I'm just going to sort of try to fly to take as much cover from this thing as I can.
Don't fly away.
No, I'm staying close, but as covered as I can, so I'm
Yeah.
out of its eyes, kind of.
All right, Zeph, what would you like to do?
I would attack, and then attack, and then attack.
Okay, go for it. 21, 22, 11. Unfortunately, none of them hits. As he swings,
Yikes.
Lost.
it for a large 20 feet foot creature, it is surprisingly very, very fast. And its form is just dart back and forth, dodging all Neo from the Matrix style from you with halberd. Are you staying put?
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, what would you like to do?
I'm going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at it. I'm trying to save my spells.
All right, cool.
That definitely misses.
Yep.
23.
23 just hits.
Oh god.
So the first one goes wide, and the second one just about hits it in its, I guess, this leathery torso. It looks at you, sorry, and like the smoke and fiery smoke just billows out of his nostrils. It is not happy with you, sorry.
I can imagine.
I do hope you have a backup character.
That's what you want to hear at the start of the session. And we've just
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at the start.
Guildmaster, what would you like to do, friend?
God. Yeah, no, I would pull out the Pyro Converger because I have to make it save and not hit it.
Okay.
And so I'll walk up, and I will let it rip with one roll.
Isn't it a dexterity saving throw, right?
It's a dex save, yes.
Okay.
DC 13. I haven't improved this thing yet. We haven't gotten back to the labs.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's very fast. It just jump out of its way.
It takes 9.
It takes 9 points of fire damage. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Ember, what would you like to do?
Right, I'm going to. I know you don't play by flanking rules, but flank
Okay.
in the sense of he's going to move around to the side and then just 3 unarmed strikes.
Okay. As you're getting closer, you begin to see that its head, it's just a bone of a ram, the massive ram, a colossal ram. It doesn't actually. It's not like an actual physical, fleshy head. It's just a bone, like like an eye bone from Pokemon.
Cubone, yeah.
As Cubone.
Keyboard, sorry, yeah. 23 hits, 28, natural 28, both hits. 11 points of damage. 11 plus 8, 19 plus 5, 24 points of damage. Cool. Yeah, you whack. You, I guess. How does your critical strike hit? Where do you aim for?
Well, I imagine like the first one misses, the second one hits him on the side,
Yeah.
and just as I'm like recoiling the fist back, I notice the skull. So the critical is a roundhouse kick into the
Okay.
Wait, isn't it like 20 feet tall? How do you kick it?
like monk shit.
Yeah, he lives on his knee, and then the roundhouse kick it as he's in the air.
Just
That's like a half spin.
vertically 15 feet up.
Okay. Cool.
I assume it looks like this.
Does anyone speak? Yeah, kind of like that actually. Perfect.
That's
Yes,
nightmare
that's that-
fuel.
Yeah.
No, it's an American folk tale. That's the Jersey Devil.
Does anybody speak?
Does anyone speak
Very
Celestial?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No.
Ember, you, everyone else hear it whisper something soft in the wind, in the mist, like. Ember, you hear this as new blood to drink on this fine blood moon day. He says that you have a moment to respond to this.
It's
I'd
real
rather
shit
you
for Ember.
didn't.
Okay, roll a persuasion check with a disadvantage, please.
Straight roll at disadvantage. Let's go.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
That's it.
Double crits.
I can understand it as well.
Double crits. Come on. Go.
You can understand it as well. Sorry.
It was
Oh.
a crit. Oh, what?
How about
Offer that.
Yeah, sorry. Would you like to respond to it as well? If you can understand
Oh,
it.
it's Kingo
Yeah.
curse. There it is.
I'll be like, you don't want to drink our blood. You won't like it.
Okay. Would you also like to roll a persuasion check with disadvantage?
27.
What?
What? Hype. Yes. You
Warlocks.
What? That's not
wait.
supposed
Double
to happen.
90.
Wait.
Hell yeah.
No,
This
but the
is the
DC was
time.
25. This is bullshit.
This is the time.
I love it when you set these DCs. I remember the last time when I managed to break through like a demigod's shield. And it was
Yeah.
just like, what's the meant to happen?
Wait. Oh god. Give me a second. I
Yes.
need to think of what
Yeah,
what
no worries.
happens.
Yes. This is the time.
Okay, for everyone who's watching, he rolled two 27s on a disadvantage. 19 plus 8 to both.
Hell yeah.
What did you say again? Sorry to.
You won't like our blood, so you don't want to drink it.
Okay, in Celestian, it will say, I have a duty. But perhaps not, you don't have to suffer through this in agony. I will give you a swift death so you can ascend. Lay down your arms and submit.
No.
Only Sorry and Ember hears this.
I know.
Yeah, I looked at Ember.
Yeah, I just give you a one back. Like,
This is...
enjoying this conversation. The rest of us are still trying to kill it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
at the start of this turn, it will do it takes out this halberd-like, disgusting-looking dark metal, but you see like sparks of like red running down it. That's kind of glowing, and parts of it looks like it's made of flesh. It takes it and just does this like a sweeping motion towards you guys, and from within this sweeping motion, there's several bolts of like shadow and like it's motes of shadow, but like at the center of it is you see sparks of like red color swirling inside it. Could I ask everybody to roll a dexterity saving throw, please?
No.
Fail.
So
Everyone
15.
gets. No, wait.
I
I'm
did.
I
next
guess-
to you at this
disadvantage.
point.
Yeah, it's going to be Gull and Ember get a +3. If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I'm just
Nine.
behind.
Plus
So
3,
Ember might save.
20.
Uh, fi-
Okay.
15 for me. Accidentally had disadvantage on.
Okay.
Gosh, we'll have to start burning things now.
I mean, I am the right Ganassi for the job.
All right.
Oh!
What?
Vas?
What?
Vas
What?
is das, but
So you all take 186 points of necrotic damage.
Gone.
I'm going.
Going.
oh yeah, straight
I
gone.
like a 1 HP!
What?
Oh, yes, you do! Fortitude, yes, he does.
Thank you for wasting what I wanted to save, but
Oh yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the
I
story?
can-
What are you trying to do with the orc ability?
yeah, basically.
His tattoo.
For some reason, the tattoo doesn't work in this round.
Ah,
Aw.
this is a. Are we supposed? Is this supposed to happen? Is this like?
I'll make a dexterity save for the orc boy as
I
well.
mean, I also have resistance to this damage.
Oh yeah, you do actually. So what's 186 half?
It's still enough to take me out.
93.
Yeah, I have 82. If I made the save, I would have just been up.
Okay, yeah. So you're unconscious, right? You're not dead. Who's unconscious but not dead?
No, I think some of these people.
Outright.
Okay.
I take 144 max and I'm dead. Like I'm on full.
All right. So Ember, unfortunately, you're perished. You do have the backup character, I hope. Who else outright died?
I died 2 times over.
Oh, you died 2 times. Oh shit.
I'm alive.
Okay, Zeph. Cool.
I have 10 damage over my max HP.
Okay. Who else outright died?
I think I did. 75
What?
was my max.
Okay. The orc.
90.
also
I'm
dead.
survived. Let's do. What's 91 times 2?
I wasn't expecting Sorry to die
No.
so quickly.
I highly doubt this is actual death. If this is
Yeah.
actual
Could I ask you to roll death saving throws if you survive? 3 times, please. Fail.
So we have to
Fail.
take your max
Oh,
in
God.
damage.
It's a full PK.
Why? Why now? What? I feel like this is orchestrated.
Oh wait, we have advantage. I could have tried to reroll the save. Doesn't matter, but I just forgot why.
Guildmaster, what would you like to, if you're still alive, can I ask you to please roll death saves, please?
Sure. Let's go.
That's
Yeah?
a natural 20. What?
It's not.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
wait, no. Why do you have +1?
Fail. Success.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. All right, so now you begin to see as you succeed. Only Guildmaster is unconscious, but like semi-conscious. The mist has fully departed, and you see that this is a horrifying place. You're like literally in this shadow realm of death. Everywhere you see are corpses, dead corpses who have ventured here and got lost. And you begin to see some dark twisted trees, and off it several corpses are hanging off by a noose. You see like a massive mountain, like a hill almost, and a closer look you can just about see it's entirely made of corpses and skeletons. And amongst these corpses that you're near you are the six other corpses, including the orc one, freshly dead, of your
Six?
companions. What would you like to
Did I
do?
miscount the amount of pains?
Including the orc.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey Zeph, can you check if you have advantage? So can you check if you save on those?
No, I mean I could have had advantage against the save itself, not my death.
No, you have advantage on death saves.
Oh, actually, you've got the self-stabilizing thing.
Yes.
Okay, that's actually a point. So that's one fail, and then that's two fails,
Fails.
and that is
2 success.
yeah. This is
You face one success.
there we go. Okay,
You're alive.
Okay, yeah. So, your consciousness is just lingering around, and you sense the energy and the essence of Zeph nearby as well. But unfortunately, everyone else is perished.
Hell.
And in this moose man, he slowly takes he begins to sit down on a throne made of bones, and he just perches his massive halberd by his side, and he closes his eyes. The two bright red lights is no longer there.
did we actually wake up? Do we just wake up and see it?
Yeah, you both begin to wake up, but the mist has parted. What would you like? What would you two like to do?
I go over to Ember's corpse immediately.
Okay.
How much time has passed?
I don't think we have any way of knowing.
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't know. You walk over to Ember's corpse. There's this massive area in his chest where his heart has been blown by this horrifying shadow bolt.
Jesus.
Just out of tables, like, is this a proper like he's dead, end of, that's it, new character, or am I being stupid here?
I'm guessing not, since we're meant to come in here to die and be reborn. I'm kind of hoping that's what they're.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping as well.
After character, what kind of DM would do that?
Yeah.
30d10.
Maybe, I don't know. Possibly.
I feel like maybe we made one too many call-outs of your references, and you're like, I have to get rid of
Just like, this is what you get for questioning the DM.
This is what
You
you
got the
get
wrong
for
one,
killing my
Doug.
character yesterday, you bastard.
We were even there, and just CR 50 stat block.
Anyway, let's get a boo on. Zeph and Go. What would you like to do?
So, I don't know if you're trying to talk,
There's a
Go, but he just
bin. I just sit up.
yeah. If you try and speak to him, he's not saying anything. He just reaches down and like reaches underneath Ember's armor to find the dog tags, which I assume you have somewhere, even though we're in.
Yeah.
No, he would not have taken them off. There is. Do you look at them properly, or do you just pick them up?
I mean, I've had them before, right?
They're not the same ones.
Okay. Well, but I guess because he's had them before, he doesn't really think about it. He just snaps them off and.
I mean, I guess like at a head count, there's 4 dog tags there.
Yeah, you snap it off his
Snap it off.
body.
Take it. Put it away in a pocket. Oh, God.
Wait. I just drag myself up.
Right.
Damn it! Do I have to burn my 2 revivifies for this? Do I have to lose all of my thermal slots?
It doesn't. Like, his heart was literally blown out. Revivify doesn't repair lost body parts.
Survive without a heart, at least for a little while.
Oh, God. That'll be horrible. You shove back in your body and it's like, ah!
It's like, hey, you're fine. All right.
So.
The hell
I just start walking away from you towards the thing and.
I just sit
towards
up.
the what? Sorry. Now you get a bigger picture of everything around you. This is
What
like
does
a
this
ghost
area look like?
I described it. It literally looks like some sort of a massive graveyard the sky is just pitch black with dark clouds, horrible lightning going in the distance. You see like a small hill, but it's not made of like rock or stones. It's just entirely made of bones. And this creature is the only thing that, as far as you can see, in this massive graveyard. Even the floor is just up to the brim with skeletons and bones.
And you said the red light's gone out, and it's just sitting in a chair of bones.
It's sitting on this massive chair, a throne even made of bones, and he's has his eyes closed. The red eyes are no longer there. You can't see it through this skull picture.
Yeah, I just start walking towards.
Okay, yeah, you walk towards it.
Doesn't react or anything as I get.
No, doesn't react.
Does it react when I start climbing up the throne beside it?
Are you climbing up its leg or something? Like
No, like the actual the climbing up the bones. Because if it's 20 feet tall, I'm imagining I need to climb to get up near.
Okay, yeah. Sure. Roll like an athletics or acrobatics check, whatever you're good at.
21.
21. Yeah, you easily reach up all the way to its. Where would you like to reach to?
Just within reach of his head.
Okay, yeah, you reach it all the way up, or to the back of the throne, right next to his head.
And I pull my halberd all the way up and I jam it in its eye and smite.
And smite. Sure, roll an attack with advantage.
Okay, come on. Please. Please.
Roll to hit.
There it is!
27. Natural 27. Sure, roll damage. And you're smiting as well, did you
Then
say?
go for it. Yeah.
Yep. I can re-roll some of that. Hang on.
Okay, I would just say radiant damage does. He has weakness to radiant damage, so.
So it's 12 plus 15 slashing and then 20.
How much is it, sorry?
15 slashing and 24 radiant. So 48 radiant if it's.
24
Yeah.
radiant. But the radiant is doubled, right?
Yeah,
It's
if
48.
it's vulnerable, yes.
But then it shouldn't be 48 radiant.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Oh, sorry, that's what you just said. I apologize. Okay, so 48 plus 15. Oh my god. All right, you bury your halberd as this blinding radiant light emerges out of it through one of his, I guess, right side. The other eye open up, and he just begins to scream. "Ah! Ah!"
And I take it out and I bury it in the other eye and smite. I
Oh,
don't care if it's already dead. I'm just or anything or whatever. I don't know what's happening. I'm just.
it's not dead, so sure,
Yeah, I figured.
you can attack it.
Do I still have advantage?
Yeah, technically, yeah, you have
We're
it.
still all up against it. Go for it, man. Kill this thing.
I'm going. Yeah. Okay. I'm just seeing what I have left because it killed Ember in front of me. I feel like I'll curse it as well. Let's see if I can get a crit on a 19.
Okay.
Oh, it's not crit, but it's a hit.
Yeah, roll for damage. It has.
It's, 30 damage total.
Yeah, it has 20 points of health left. How do you want to do this?
Like I just said, one in one eye, one in the other.
Okay. Yeah. It's as you do though. You kind of collapse on top of this throne made of bones, as his body just begins to vaporize. It no longer screams. And suddenly, you both go unconscious. The whole graveyard is no longer there. It's just blackness. Sure. Could I ask everybody to roll a 1d20, please? I'll roll one for the orc boy. Okay. Alright. Cool. So that's good. No one has rolled a natural one. Splendid. So one by one, you all beginning to come to consciousness. Um, you look around. You see this lush, beautiful forest. Not like any forest that you've seen before. The actual trees have dark green emerald. Sorry, not ember. Emerald bark. With this beautiful lush grass everywhere. Tall heavenly trees all around you. You can you see some movements of similar looking Pandaren creatures to Sorry, your friend. Yeah, you all begin to wake up one by one. Right next to you, the orc boy also wakes up.
Holy shit, we're in heaven?
Yeah.
I'm
Literally, I
be
quickly
honest, I
sit
don't
up.
think any of us were supposed to be here.
Does it feel like we've died?
Yeah, I quickly sit up and I'm basically checking for scars or cuts from where that
What
blade
do I look
basically
like?
cut me in half.
What do I look like?
You look same as before, slime.
Yeah,
No, but do I look like who? Do I look
but-
like the human that was disguised that came in? Do I look like or
I mean, actually, yeah, you would look like your normal self. Your disguise would have worn off by this point. I would also say you all heal back to full. All of your abilities restore, all your spell slots restore, all your hit dice restore, and anything that you used in that ghost land would also restore, like the pyro converger, for example.
hell yeah.
yay.
Ooh.
Is that how you snuck in a long rest because you accidentally made everything as if we hadn't had a long
Stop calling
that
me out
was.
on my shit. All right, just play the game.
Yeah,
It's
so
alright.
literally the last thing I remember was standing on top of this thing that just killed my friends and stabbing it in the eye, and then so I imagine I wake up and I just come immediately to my feet with my weapon drawn because that's literally the last thing I remember.
Yeah, but like that
Whoa,
feels like
don't
a
point that thing at
dream
me.
that happened like a week ago. You know, a faded, long lost memory. It does not look like it was recent memory. It seemed like it was a week ago.
Whoa, don't
I
point that thing at me, man. Where are we? As like Golden Mars like closer to you. It's like
Yeah, I guess I look around. Do I see everyone?
Yeah, you see everyone
Yeah.
around you. I guess the last person to come to consciousness would be Sorry. Yeah, because you rolled the lowest.
Yeah.
But you didn't die,
Hey.
Sorry. You didn't die.
Yeah, that's good.
hey.
So I look down at my weapon, which I just stabbed in thing's eye. Is there any evidence that I just attacked something?
Not really, but like you feel content, like those times when you when you roll it, the feeling that you get after
The feeling
rolling.
of rolling a natural
That's
20.
exactly, yeah, and smiting on top of it. You feel that post-coital feeling.
I guess I
Smoking
reach.
a cigarette. Really.
Yeah.
You reach around, there's no cigarette or there's no maiden
No,
anymore.
I reach a shaking hand up to my neck where I put Emma's dog tags on. Are they?
The dog tag is not on you, unfortunately. It's still on Ember.
I mean, that's not unfortunate to me. It means he didn't die and it was all a dream.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, but so when I wake up, it's literally when you have those nightmares, so just literally just jump out from when I'm laying down, I'm sitting straight back up.
All right.
Welcome back to the land of the living. Just kind of look around.
Living? You
Yeah.
sure? That thing
Don't.
cut me in
No.
half.
Me and Zeph were alive, and when we woke up, the thing was there. And Zeph killed it. I think. It all seems so long ago. Hey, kid.
Oh, hi. What was that? Where are we?
So there aren't any like clan stories that could inform us about this.
They said I will be in this beautiful forest. I mean, the one that we are writing. I didn't realize we had to go through whatever that was. Am I glad? But you know, I used to have problem wetting the bed when I go to sleep when I was a child. I fear that this might return. Holy shit! What was that, you guys?
I don't know.
I don't know. The last thing it said before it struck, it wanted to kill us, and
Well,
it was going to do
wants
it.
to kill us.
Yeah, but it said it was going to do it painlessly. Before I said anything, it literally swung that giant sword.
Hmm.
That's the definition of pain. I could understand that thing. That was odd hearing that language come from that.
Yeah, and so
I guess it's like one of those old gods, the ones that they used to talk about. I guess that's what this place is.
Like, looks like it could even give me nightmares.
Well, is everyone all right? Do we all have our limbs?
I think so. I'm literally checking where where I got hit.
I'm not sure.
Question. I just
right.
realized this. Has Sori seen actual Goldemar? I don't think he has.
No, but it's a little bit more concern of what just happened and how's he still in one
Yeah.
piece for the moment.
I'm alright, I think.
You were all dead. That was.
Yeah,
We were. None
I
of this
don't
feels
ever,
real.
I don't ever need to feel what being disintegrated again feels like.
No, it feels like it was like a nightmare before a dream. Where's here though?
You could say that.
But where's here?
Right about now, you see a Pandaren woman. She has the body. She's like an anthropomorphic panda. Reddish fur, dark circle around her eyes. She slowly begins to wander around to you guys. Greetings, travelers. Welcome to the Jade Forest.
Hello.
I am assuming you're here because of exactly why. She's kind of like
Kind of
processing the information.
look around.
None of those
We
people who are standing at the Circle of Blood is not here, by the way.
we were attacked by a creature. Large, large 20-foot tall, a ram's head, human body. He killed all of us.
Oh, the Shadow Lua, the Cornaberry. All right. I'm well.
And now we're
I'm glad that you've all passed the test. How is he
Passed?
doing anyway? He's our favorite of the Lua. He's ruthless.
I stuck this in his eye and he fell asleep.
What?
there killed him. My friend there killed him, I think.
What? What? You did what?
Well, man, you have to understand, he did kill our compatriots. We thought he was attacking.
That was the ritual. That was the Magnarian ritual to join the Gruul clan. Why do you slay the Lua?
Because
I mean,
he's. Well, we weren't informed about the specifics of the ritual. When we came in, we thought he was going to kill us. He killed. I just waved back to the rest of our friends. He killed them. Only
So I
me and
killed
him were
him.
awake. So yes, my friend killed him.
Well, this would put us into quite the predicament. I I'm not going to be the one to tell the elders and the shadow weavers what has transpired in the Ghostlands. Good luck with all of that, and I hope you enjoy your time in the Jade Forest. Um,
Where is this?
oh, the Magnaran pilgrimage has already started. They are en route to the. Uh, they really should have told you guys about what would happen in the ritual, shouldn't they? Made you guys a bit more prepared. Yes, you were supposed to, you know, die to the Shadow Lure and be reborn.
But killing him
Alright.
seems to have worked to get me here just fine.
Yes, about that. I don't know what's going to happen. Well,
You spoke of a pilgrimage. Is there somewhere we have to go?
yes, the rest have already departed. But you can easily catch up with them if you hurry. And she begin to point towards a large line of small humanoid figures taking the mountain path away from the Jade Forest towards a beautiful cliffside.
I start
Plus
walking.
I quietly follow.
I'm keeping her. I'm walking at an angle so I can keep her in view, because I'm highly suspicious of everything after that.
Okay, sure. The orc boy also follows you guys. So you can roll a perception check if you want, Zeph. Okay, 20. Yeah, you clearly see after you wander away, her Pandaren form just turns into liquid and she just melts to the ground.
She just did that in front of me, so that's disconcerting.
I mean, you guys have wandered away, right? She only
A
does
little
that.
bit, yeah.
She only does that after you guys left her,
Alright.
like
Yeah.
10, 15 feet away from her.
And is it we're in the Jade Forest now? Yeah.
Yep, you are in the Jade Forest. Yep. All around you see these big, tall, green trees. Like even the bark is made of this dark green, slightly shimmering emerald-like bark.
Would you want me to have a look for this great crane now, or follow you guys?
Let's find the exit first, so we know how to get out of this place, and so Nara can get out.
Yes, that's like a good idea.
Also, Goal, please put the disguise back on. You shouldn't look like that.
No.
I'll tap it.
Oh.
Does it work?
Are you doing the orb of disguise again?
Yeah.
Yeah, you retain all your magical abilities, so the orb would still work. You'll begin to notice. I guess Ember, no, you didn't use the orb, did you?
I think he disguised his clothes.
Clothes, so it looks more gruely, but even without, at best, I look like a mercenary, so.
Okay, yeah. So you also would you also like to return your disguise back on?
Probably.
Okay, cool. All right, so they're not that far away. Are you going on a full sprint to try and catch up with them?
Jog, because sprinting in heavy armor is probably a bad.
That's fair. Yeah.
A
So
little bit more cautious about things going around.
Yeah, I'm want to keep an eye out, but I'm mainly looking to see if I can find anything that relates to the Great Crane around here, if I can see it.
Yeah, my weapon just stays in my hand the entire time.
all right. Sure. Roll a.
I got an 8 for perception.
Okay.
I'll check.
I was gonna do a survival check, but perception is.
I was just looking.
Oh right. Yeah. You look around. There doesn't seem to be any signs of anything. But what are you looking for, Godamar?
I'm just doing a general check of the area, just seeing what's around. Above, like, just the pandas in the forest, which is already kind of odd.
Okay. Yeah. Uh, yeah, you clearly see the elder Shadow Weaver, Blood Tusk, is leading the rest of them, like 70 odd people. You know, as well as the Gruul clan leader Borgborigmus is helming this pilgrimage as they're slowly walking towards and begin to climb the mountainside deeper into the Vale, which you don't really see what's happening in the Vale, but one thing you do notice is that it's mostly beautiful clear sky, apart from the center mountain where there's just a dark cloud that's swirling around, which is bizarre. I guess you'd also see. You notice they're walking towards this mountainside, beautiful waterfall, and but like it's a platform that's hovering about like 200 feet in the air, and most of these lands, they're not like the lands in Ravnica. They are broken, and some of the you see like small platforms of land with like a fully grown tree attached on it that's hovering within the Vale about like 100 to 200 feet from the ground. Even like single shrubberies floating there and then, like vines are draping from it. The other thing you'd notice with your natural 28 will be at the center on the center massive platform. You notice a large, about like 100 feet tall. It looks like a sword, almost half buried into the platform, and where it's been buried, it looks like it's torn asunder the platform itself. Like the other part of the smaller area that's been torn away from the big platform is still like floating near it, but yeah, it looks like this Titan sword has been thrust into this platform. You also see very large skulls and swords just embedded within the ground itself. Your guess is that whatever these skulls and rib cages belong to and the sword belong to are like not giants but titans. You know, they're the size. Like giant would be like a large creature, right?
The large giant's like huge.
Okay, yeah, like a hill giant would be like a huge creature, but this is like a gigantic creature,
Okay, like even more than gargantuan. Okay.
like a gargantuan creature, yeah, the size or like a titan, basically, size of a titan.
All right.
That's what you notice. Who's looking for the exit or whatever?
I am.
Okay, yeah, could I ask you to roll a perception check?
Dara immediately pipes up.
You look around. This is not a familiar ground. You don't notice any exit at all anywhere, unfortunately, or any kind of portal to return to the way you came from.
I think our way out's over there, and I just point to the giant, like central mountain with a black cloud above it.
I get, what's that platform up there, kind of thing?
I don't know.
I
It
guess.
used to be a lacing.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go for it.
I was just going to say, Guldamar, you do notice more of the pandas within the branches now and then, just peering out, looking at you guys.
Can I get his attention? Can I just wave one down?
Okay, yeah, you see an anthropomorphic red panda this time with a massive red color, tail swinging around. She just leaps off and nimbly land right next to you guys. She looks very happy to see you all. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Greetings. Welcome to the Jade Forest, travelers. Peace be with you all.
And also with you. Ma'am, what could you tell me about that? And I just point to the large platform.
That is the Veil of Eternal Blossom. It once stood as a great castle that housed the Titans that roamed these lands. over thousands of years ago. It
Hmm.
it unfortunately have seen better days. What you all here for? You all died here.
Yes, we're participating in the Magnar.
Oh, I see.
Yes. And
Well,
also one thing, what could you tell me about the mountain over there?
uh, what do you want to know?
I'm sorry, ma'am, this is all very new to me. Anything that you would know about it.
Oh well, I am from the Go clan. Well, I was anyway, before I died. Um, and I understand that the great warriors of the Gruul come here to carry out their Magnari and their rituals. I don't really know much about this process. I'm not part of the Burning Tree clan. But I'm sorry.
Has Hmm?
What?
What?
I didn't say anything. I was just apologizing for
Oh.
not knowing much.
Oh, it's alright. Has the mountain always been like that?
Well, the spirits tell me that it once stood as a monument to the great feats of the Kirin humans who used to venture here over thousands and thousands of years ago. But it's been barren and broken um, ever since they've all perished and slain by the Paroons of the old ages.
Hmm.
I doubt you could find any Kirins any longer. They say the Circle of Blood, that castle among that floating platform, it was housed at the center of the Circle of Blood, and it was torn from the ravnica and brought to here by the Paroons. I don't know why they would do that, but anyway. Well, I hope you'll enjoy your time. Be safe. If you die here, you die in real life. I know this.
Alright. Thank you.
Also, did you you killed the Shadow Lure? That's Manari has told me that you killed the Shadow Lure in the Ghostlands. That's sad.
Well, then he shouldn't have attacked us.
She like rolls her eyes and shrugs. Well, I suppose you're well within your reason to fight back. It's just that it is assumed that nobody fights back and accepts death with open arms, like I did. Anyway, I don't want to interrupt your travels. Safe journey, travelers.
Of course. Thank you.
The Pandaran also liquidizes and melts into the ground.
That's raised a lot more questions than answers.
Yeah, a lot more questions.
But, well, whatever this exit is, it most likely will be in there. So I guess we should head through.
Yeah, just continue on towards.
All right. Uh, so can I? Yeah. If anybody wants to pay any more attention to this spirit lands, or you just trying to get to the pilgrimage as fast as you can.
I'm generally just sort of trying to categorize it and keep an eye out for what's going on. Sort of.
Yeah, I'll
What
be
kind of
keeping an eye out,
what
see if
kind
I can work out.
what are you looking for exactly, both of you?
Castle. Is there anything interesting about it?
There isn't a castle anymore. It's just a giant floating platform. Kind of like the Millennium
Yeah,
platform, but like slightly smaller. At the center of the Vale. But I mean, there are other lands far away. You can roughly see um, a gigantic snow-capped mountain, actually one, two, three, four snow-capped mountain, and in way back, like thousands and thousands of miles away beyond this veil. But like, you know that everyone's traveling towards the veil. Like this spirit land is not like an enclosed area. It's like an actual dimension itself. You begin to think. Sure. Can I ask
No.
everybody to roll a perception check if you would like to pay any attention to anything?
24.
Did you roll another natural 28?
Yeah, sorry, what was the roll again? Sorry, I briefly spaced.
Perception.
Perception.
Okay. I see Jacob.
Ah.
I am the most perceptive out of all of you.
Okay. I'll go in the least order. Nara, you see these two, like 5 feet tall turnips, with this very cute chibi face, and they like slowly runs towards you and begins to like sniff around your leg, and they keep like jumping up and down. They have like two leaves for ears. This is what they look like. I'll post an image of what the turnip looks like. They're very cute.
You hear a faint "Daw?" Nara.
They keep jumping up and down, like they're not like doing anything to you. They just like slowly touch your leg now and then. Their like hand is wet to the touch. It's a bit weird, but yeah, and they keep like making like high pitched sound. Zeph, what are you looking for? Anything particular?
I'm just keeping an eye on the people we follow.
Okay. Yeah, the pilgrimage is you guys are about like 120 200 feet away, fastly approaching them. I will post a picture of like some of the creatures that you begin to see because I can't describe all of them. So these are the sort of things that you begin to see, like this weird like mushrooms that are like anthropomorphic mushrooms, and you see like a giant, I don't know, 20 feet tall, like turnip slash turtle creatures doing like a break dance on the back of his shelf. Um, yeah, both Ember and definitely Goldemar, you both see this thing. Can I ask you to go to the secrets room quickly?
Got a 24
Sure.
as well.
Sorry, got.
But you're looking for the
Oh,
loot,
it's like a.
the great crane, right? Or are you just making
Yeah.
a general perception as well?
Mainly it would be for the Great Crane.
All right, cool. So 1 second.
Given so we're going to see something horrible.
Yep, you do see something horrible. You both see that like this oily, shadowy, purple colored, like black colored substance. It seeps out of like a nearby uh, spirit creature, like one of the creatures I just posted, and is slowly beginning to engulf this, and it slowly turns into this dark purple creature with like this sprite-like creature uh, with sparkling red eyes. I'll post a picture of what this looked like to you guys. I'll DM you guys. Did you
Just
get
go
it?
back and scream to them.
It's loading for me. Come on, load faster.
Okay.
Oh God!
Yeah.
I know what this is.
And then it
Wait,
slowly
wait.
darts off in the distance. Okay, we can go back. That's what you both see. Sorry, you do begin to see in the distance a 100 feet tall, massive crane just flying between the clouds, and is traveling towards the south of the Vale. And its spirit form is shimmering this beautiful light blue and light yellow color. It doesn't really have like it looks like a ghost like crane, you know. Maybe it is the crane that you're looking for.
Literally, I'm following it and seeing, trying to work out if it's where it's going to be landing. So I got a rough idea to look for it. So I
Okay.
guess it's quite far away from.
So you hang back and you see that it's descending towards the south of the Vale, into like some a tree line, like a jungle in the south of the Vale.
Well, I think I found the Great Crane.
That is cool.
You split from us, or
Like Zeph said, it'd probably be best to know if I knew where the exit is, because no doubt you'll probably be activating your plan
yeah.
relatively soon.
So what? Everyone's traveling towards the Vale, or anyone doing anything else?
Still keeping an eye out for potential exits, however.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
You notice more of these Pandarans is lurking out from behind a tree and just paying attention to you guys. Would you like to ask one of the Pandaran about any of these exits?
Sure, I will just ask. How is it that people enter and then leave here? You wouldn't happen to know.
Okay, yeah, a very muscular monk-like look like Pandaren just jump out of a nearby tree and lands right next to you. Please repeat the question again. I couldn't hear you from the top of the tree.
Are you aware of how people enter and exit this place?
You could take one of the spirit portals to get back to your home world. Where are you from, traveler? Ravnica.
Ravnica, yes?
Come, I will show you the way to a nearby spirit portal.
Very well.
Are you good at climbing trees?
That can be solved.
Oh, you fly. Oh, you have flight, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. He begins to do some acrobatic monk thing. He just runs up vertically on this massive emerald tree. Ember, you look at it. It looks so cool. You want to be able to do that one day. And then he just
Damn, he's 9th level.
he jumps from one very tiniest branch and he balances it onto a next branch, very graceful, like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I don't know if any of you guys seen that movie. And he's just leaping from one tree to the other. Are you following?
I would just briefly look towards shadows and this is where I take my departure then. Best of luck and come back alive.
With any luck, we'll see you soon.
Yes.
Are you
And just for a brief moment, I'll try to establish the psychic connection.
okay?
So,
How long? It travels about 1 mile, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you establish the psychic link to
I
one
get-
person.
Seth.
Who do you establish it with?
Seth.
Sounds good.
Clearly, Nara has his favorite.
Yeah. Can't you just keep doing it though?
I can technically keep doing it, yes, to try and reestablish it, but yeah. Do you want me to?
I mean, to be fair, he's
that's
already
fine.
leaping and running away. I feel like we can
Yeah.
only do once. You can maybe
Yeah,
do it one
I'll
more
have
if you
time.
like.
I will try once more, just to
Okay,
see if I
yeah.
can get more than one person.
All right, yeah, that's fair.
6.
Oh,
Okay, got them all.
perfect,
That's
you got
good.
them all.
Alright. There we go. Let's see if this works. Going away now. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
And I
Oh.
fly after him.
Okay, yeah. You notice that when the second time, actually, both the times the psychic whisper has been established, Ember and Goldemar, you see that the familiar-looking oily substance is seeping out more and more in the nearby plant shrubberies area, and just floating around like air bubble filled with oil. Hello? I guess so.
Yeah,
Hello.
that's creepy.
There's. Do I know magically what's happening?
You can roll a Arcana check if you like. I guess you also get a quick glimpse of it as you're leaving Nara. You can also roll an Arcana check.
26.
I mean, everyone's difficulty DC will be different depending on what you learned. Ember, you also want to roll an Arcana check as well?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Absolutely not really.
Yeah, unfortunately you don't know anything. But the DC is low for you, Dara,
Ooh.
for obvious reasons. Both of you notice that when a plane of existence where the ley lines are of a kind, a different ley line of a different kind or caliber is used in a not aligned way, they just seep into existence and begins to tamper with the physical or the materials, things, or even the magic around it. The spirit lands, you both know, are full of ancient primal magic, very pure of nature based magic, and the fact that these dark shadowy things are emerging out is concerning.
Right. That might not have been the best thing to do, but still, best of luck.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, so you begin to follow the monk.
Yep.
You're flying, right? To keep up
Yep.
with him? Cool, perfect. He eventually leads you into to the slightly south of the Vale, where the trees are not emerald, but like very crimson, dark brown, red color. But these trees are humongous, like 1,000 feet tall, each of them. They're very spare, like sparse even, about like 100 feet away from each other. He come to one where one of them is like at the bottom of it. It's split into this massive crevasse at the bottom of the tree, where the panda kind of like looks at you and gives you a wink before he just dives into to this crevasse. Do you follow?
Yep.
Yeah, you follow, and you begin to see this greenish, twirling, shimmering portal at the bottom of the tree, like in this small cave.
Yeah, I just move into it.
Okay, he as you fly past him, he says, "Farewell. I wish to see you again."
Farewell then. Thank you for your aid.
You're very welcome. Yeah, so you go out and you just get spat out of this massive red portal at the center of the circle of blood. You look around. It looks like everyone's that was surrounded at the circle, like the center, has gone through. Maybe like 2 or 3 of the centaur druids are still around, keeping guard. You know, making sure that not any scallywag takes the portal into the spirit lands. There's one of the centaur druid looks at you and says, "Back so soon?"
Yes, kind of. Indeed.
Are you
It
alright?
was a lot. It was a lot. I think I'm going to need to sit down in my camp for a little bit. If you
It would seem that you have not been gifted. Should you wish to return, do let us know and we will reopen the portal for you.
I'll keep it in mind. Thank you very much for understanding.
You're quite welcome, the centaur druid says as you leave.
Yep.
Cool. So, yeah, the rest of you guys, you're just walking. Right about now, you're catching up to the pilgrimage. Yeah, are you guys discussing amongst yourself or anything?
Not
I
me.
think that's everything now. Ask.
I'm
What
just
does this
striding.
look like?
What? Sorry, both of you spoke at the same time. Now, none of you guys are speaking.
I stopped because he was speaking.
Because you were speaking.
Oh, for God's sake. Azef, what are you doing?
Okay.
I'm just striding straight towards him.
All right, cool. Guldemar, what are you doing?
I mean, I was just gonna ask, like, if we have any, because none of us have any idea of what this, like, what the ritual is going to be, and so I'm just asking if our plans change anytime in any way.
With no more new information, we have no way to change it. So it's
Fair.
So you catch up to the Shadow Weaver blood squeezer. He turns to look at you all. Ah, where have you gone? Not seen you come out of the portal.
took us a while to kill the thing.
I see that you have been rebirthed. Welcome to the Gruul, my friends. May the Gruul serve you well, and may you serve the Gruul into glory.
Sure.
I hope the rebirthing experience was pleasant.
I mean, I watched all my friends die and then had to, jam this into a massive spirit's head to kill it. So it was interesting.
Yeah, not the most pleasant way of a ritual.
Those are the ancient ways. Wait, what? Did you say you rammed this into the spirit's head?
Yes.
Um,
Everyone seems quite concerned that I could.
you killed Alua.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Didn't inform us that we were supposed to let it kill us. Were we supposed to?
Oh yes, I did mention that to you, right?
No.
Yes, it is called the rebirthing ritual. You die and you are reborn into the spirit lands, into the. I didn't tell you this.
No.
Well, apparently killing it works just fine because a couple of us didn't die and we still made it.
Oh no. Well, it would seem that temporarily nobody else will be able to join the Gruul until we figure this out. That is upsetting. I will talk to Borgborigmas about this.
I mean, is it the same person?
Huh?
Is it the same entity that brings people into the grove?
Well, where if they cannot carry out the Magnari ritual, they will not be sworn into the Gruul. Uh, he is not going to like this. I will tell you right now. We must.
Random question: is this a DM moment where you forgot to tell us that we were supposed to die, or is this like an actual game thing that they just forgot to tell us?
Nobody asked him what the ritual was going to be about. I don't recall him.
We did. We've asked many times what this ritual was going to be in specifics.
We didn't actually. We asked about all the other rituals, which is probably why we're confused.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
asked.
we asked what's going to happen after this.
Yeah, I think the actually joining the Gruul ritual nobody asked, but the Vorog
We
ritual you
we
did.
were so focused on our challenge and everything, we didn't even think to ask about this.
He's
Yeah,
kind of says sheepishly, "Do not worry, I have taken you under my wings. Metaphorically, I don't have wings, as you can see, but I will deal with this. We just need to find where the spirit of the Lua have run off to, and maybe convince it to come back into the ghost land to carry out the future Magnarin rituals.
Good
But
luck with that.
thank you." He says, "But I have to do that before Bogbori must find that out. So I will head out right now. Unfortunately, I will not be there to watch you do these Magdar.
Hmm. Wait, does that mean Barbarigmus is killed every time he has to enter this place?
No, stupid. You only have to do it once to join the crawl.
I'm sorry, we weren't informed of any of this process.
Well, you should.
They're all real questions. All right, we continue.
You walk through the portal. God damn it. Am I a bad DM? I feel
No,
like I'm
you're
a
fine.
bad
I'm
No,
messing with
DM.
you. I'm messing with you right now.
No, we
Oh.
just didn't ask about
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
to join the gruel.
We were very focused on everything else because honestly, in my mind, I was thinking we challenged her before the ritual, but then we got told that it's probably best to challenge her inside, and none of us actually thought to ask about the actual thing.
Yeah. We thought it's like you go to the spirit land. It's like, oh, and there's a portal, so you just go to the spirit land. And so
I
we just
do
walked in.
apologize. This is a very convoluted plot. There's so many different things going on. Let's just try and keep, main things together and let's
Alright.
do that. All right. The blood squeezer will bid his farewell and says he must try and find the shadow lua spirit to return it, to bargain with it to return it. That was not the intention. There was natural 27s and crits that completely changed the course of what that was supposed to transpire. So
It's always fun.
70 something hit. He didn't have a lot of hit points. He had like less.
Sure,
than
but he could one shot us, so
Yeah,
true.
one
He's a
shot.
glass cannon. Your shadow Lord should be a tank, not a glass
yeah,
cannon.
nobody was supposed to attack him, crit him, and then smite on the crit to kill him. That's what he's not supposed to have.
I
That
mean-
much health.
the moment I woke up and you described Ember as having his heart essentially ripped out, I mean, it was kind of a foregone conclusion I was going to walk over there and attack him. Like,
Aw, this bromance is
My
nice.
God.
All right, so you catch up with him. The blood cruiser says, "Good luck with the Magda. Remember what we have talked about. I must leave you to do this. I have believed in you. But before I do, I stay back a bit. I must tell you something. I trust that you are all very wise and will act accordingly. Do not get yourself killed. Do not speak out of turn. Wait for the right moment to call for the Magdar. You know when the right moment arrives. One of I
Can you
would
tell
say
what it looks like in specific?
where if the Shadow of Weaver or if the people of the Gruul's fate in the Shadow Weaver, if it would seem to shake, use that moment to accuse her of what you told me, of her dishonorable things that she might have tried, and more dishonorable things that Eliza has told me that she might be trying to do with the controlling. You know what we discussed.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Make those allegations, and Bog Borimus will allow you to perform the Magdar, but wait for the right moment. Good luck, friends. I believe in you. May the spirits be with you all. He takes a genuflect, slams his chest twice, and lowers his head towards you guys. Yes? Didn't you introduce yourself as Elias a few times?
Nara. She has always been introduced as Nara. Yeah.
But I have called you Eliza a couple of times, and you didn't say dispute that before as Blood Squeezer, so I just assumed.
Oh. Well then. Okay.
I watched the stream. I definitely called you Eliza as Blood Squeezer.
Honestly, it's so confusing with the amount of names you have.
Yeah. Well, then someone misspoke.
He knows who
somewhere.
you are.
It's
He
fine.
knows
It's
who
fine.
you are somehow.
I
Yeah.
mean, we could retcon it. It's not important detail if you like.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, if you would like, then I would have known as Nara. If you would have introduced.
It was
them.
more if it was a specific thing, like an intentional thing. Otherwise,
Okay.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah. Let's retcon it. He would refer to you as a Nara then. Perfect. All right, so he wanders away. So you're beginning to make your pilgrimage. You're also following these guys towards the Vale.
I'll probably get so far. Probably just when Blood Squeezer just leaves us, and I'll try to talk mentally because I'm assuming we're catched up to everyone else, to the other Ghoul clan, haven't we?
Yeah, they're following the rest of the group pilgrimage towards the Vale.
I'll try mentally talking to everyone. I said, "Do you want me to start making my way to find that crane now? Because if I
Can we hear him?
disappear,
Go for it. We don't know how long until we end up calling this out. I'd rather have the help, ready as soon as possible.
yeah, and it'd be a bit odd if I'm leaving halfway through this ritual.
Yeah, better that you're not there from the beginning than not there halfway through. Good luck.
I barely can hear you, Emma. You're on
Really?
full volume on Discord.
The fan, I think, is messing with it.
No, I don't think it's the fan. Is it the fan?
What about that?
Oh God, yes.
It is the fan.
It, it's loud enough for us to hear you now, but it's also loud enough to hear the fan very, very.
Yeah, but at least we hear you
Better.
now. At least we
Yeah.
hear you. Perfect. Maybe you can adjust the sensitivity a bit on Discord. It's up to you. It's alright.
Yeah, so I'll start heading back down and to the south of the Vale.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you begin to see these large, like 1,000 feet tall trees, very sparse, dark redwood trees. The trees trunks are the size of like I don't know. They're about 90 feet wide, 90 to 100 feet wide. Just spotted throughout the south of the Vale. And yeah, make another perception check, please.
Ooh, 22.
Okay, 22. You see on one of the trees, on like a higher up branch, the main bough of the tree, there is a large crane's nest, and this spectral crane is currently resting on its nest. Seems like its head is twirled inside its body. Seems like it's napping, maybe. About 700 to 800 feet up in the air.
Okay, quite high then.
Yeah. So you're walking towards it?
Yeah, I'll be walking towards it, showing that I've got no ill intent, but make my presence known so don't spook it.
Are you approaching it stealthily?
Stealthily, but I don't have any weapons out or anything like that.
Okay, cool.
13.
Alright, so you begin to approach it. It doesn't seem to be waking up as you approach it. Alright, the rest of you guys, the rest of you three following the pilgrimage towards the center. Now, you guys are at the literally at the center of the Vale. You begin to see these beautiful pools all around. This place is very picturesque. You see more of these spirits, as well as more of these fish spirits of like gold, massive kois and goldfishes, the size of like I don't know, ember, just fishing, just leaping from the water around. Many waterfalls surrounding this place, and the on small land area, many cherry blossom trees are decorating this place. This place is absolutely beautiful. And right at the center where all the waterfalls are converging, you see up above about how many feet did I say the platform was?
Like 100?
Okay, yeah, but let's say about like 200 to 300 feet. Thank you. It's the platform with the massive sword that now everyone begin to see. That's carved through at the side of it, and upon closer look, you see like the sword has rusted, and lots of like trees and vines have grown on top of the sword itself, and nearby there's a floating platform there as well, where the sword has carved out of this floating platform, and you see a single waterfall, 200 feet tall waterfall, trickling from the floating platform onto the center pool, and you begin to see that one by one, all of the Gruul, the Elder Shaman, the Gruul champions, as well as Bogborumas, they all begin to swim up the waterfall onto the platform. I would say Guldamar and Ember. Can I ask you both to roll a perception check? Zeph, you would not be keeping an eye out for this, so sorry. I don't think you would notice this. Oh my god.
Oh,
Neither
That
do
was-
they.
That was a nat 1 and you got higher than me.
Yeah, you're awe-inspired by how any of this work in this veil, and yeah, you also begin to see that the water, the center waterfall, is running up, and these cherry blossoms are also beginning to swim up the waterfall to reach towards the center platform. And the small orc boy is like accompanying you guys. He says, "Well, here we are. Wait, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Anybody know where I should have gone with your friend to take the portal back out? Shit.
He'll be fine. Come on.
All right, I guess I'll come along." Who's attempting to swim up the waterfall first?
Sure.
Sure.
Cool. Can I ask you all to roll athletics or acrobatics check?
Yeah, I'll swim up as well. I'll go for it.
Acrobatics. You just jump. You just like jump and skip across.
Skip
bro.
vertically. Oh, only at level 9. If you were level 9,
Yeah.
you could skip vertically up the waterfall to get to the platform. Okay, yeah. You'll beat the DC of 10. No problem. You begin
What about the kid?
Okay.
That's where I rose in that
Yeah, I
one
was
and
gonna-
drowned.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's the D2.
Is that D2?
That's a D2. That's a D2.
Okay. Okay. Roll that again.
Okay,
There you go.
that
Oh,
did, yeah.
dude,
He's
Kid's a
he's very good.
swimmer.
Yeah, he's a very good swimmer. The orc kid also swims behind you guys. Yeah, you'll begin to get to the top. I'll put you guys on the map actually, so you guys have like a rough idea of what this place looks like. I found this beautiful map.
I see darkness.
Okay, yeah. So you guys are emerging to the top, at the top. So
Oh, there it is. Oh,
I wa-
nice.
I want to do this at the same time, so I'll go back to Eliza.
Sure.
Oh my god.
So where are we coming in from?
This path over here.
All right.
All right, cool. So, Eliza, you depart from the centaurs. Where would you like to go next?
I am sort of taking the roundabout way towards this camping.
Okay, are you approaching it stealthily, the camp?
Yes, I will also sort of use the orb I got to disguise myself as sort of essentially a bald gruel human in sort of Slit's general aesthetic.
Okay, yeah, they're more very grey and like white and silver paint on them. Like some of them have like dark ebony skin. So it's sort of like general general aesthetics in that caliber, I suppose.
Yeah, just then you're looking at a human member bald of the Gruul slits.
Okay, yeah. You arrive at the area that you remember from last time, which belonged to the the camping area of the. Actually, I need to message you something. I
Okay.
forgot to message you before.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm just checking if you remember. That was like ages ago. Actually, like 4 months ago when he got that. So I imagine if you don't remember it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you do remember it. Perfect. Ah, I like it when my players take notes.
Oh,
Cool. All right. So yeah, you see the Viashino that you had a bit of an encounter with before, as well as the human standing guard outside Mogtag's camp. What would you like to do?
All right. How populous is this place at the moment?
Currently, like everyone's gone to like the Blood Moon celebration now. There's barely anyone here. You still actually take a roll of perception check. So I'll describe what you see.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
yeah.
Okay.
We're getting we're a real perceptive group right now.
Yeah, I mean she only has +1 to the modifier. Yeah, you clearly see the silhouette of someone, two people inside the camp against candlelight. One of them seems to be clanking something, but like you can't hear the noise. Actually, the noise is not escaping the tent at all. Like they're clamping something metallic on top of it looks like an anvil almost on one side. Hello, can everybody?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it's just Zori whose Discord is playing up, unfortunately. You might have to leave and then rejoin. It's usually that does it for me. Oh shit, he can't hear me.
Huh. Oh, it's fine. He'll do the thing.
Alright. Yeah, so the guards, one of the Viashino is still like making some small talk with the human fella who's guarding the Slits clan. He's just like, I wish I could go to the Spirits Lands. I heard they have some very spicy radish. I would love to get my hands on those radishes. The human's like, oh, shut up and just do your job. And they're just talking to each other. What would you like to do?
All right. I'm going to need to think about this for a little bit. So.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go back to that one.
Yeah.
I'll just put you on the map then, just in case.
Hmm.
Cool. So, like, what direction are you approaching?
Me.
Yeah.
Sort of from cover, kind of, in a sense.
Okay, yeah. So
Depends on how the map actually looks, kind of.
I don't like. So this is the entrance to the map. The bottom panel, the third panel. So you can just see. You don't see what's happening inside. But this is the camp. So you can put yourself anywhere there. If you would like to approach closer, can you also roll a stealth check as well?
Sure. This is the entrance to the whole Slits camp, essentially.
No, that's the entrance to the tent. You're
okay.
already in the tent. Because you look
Okay.
pretty like Slits clan. They would, they wouldn't question you.
All right. Yeah. Got it.
I'll put the Viashino here as well.
And I'm just gonna update that thing so it's proper.
So yeah, the oh, I dragged and dropped it. Okay, the Viashino is here. The human guard is on the other side. They're just talking to each other. Here.
Alright.
At the entrance. So like, you want to approach it this way or like on the other way? Entirely up to you.
I guess sort of this way in a sense.
All right. Cool. All right. Meanwhile, Sorry, are you here? Oh no, he's left. Actually, I'll just. Okay. So the three of you guys approaching. You see that the Elder Shadow Weaver is over here, as well as the rest of the people here. Oh, that's a bit loud. Uh, Everyone's gathered around here. The little orc boy is slowly like hiding behind you guys. He realizes he's not supposed to be here, as the rest of the teenage orc people who carried out the Magnaran ritual, they're not here. This is definitely they're not supposed to be here. That was just the initiate, and they were supposed to leave. So he's very scared. He's just like, "Oh my god! I hope they don't see us. I hope they don't see me. I'm just gonna stand by with you, guy."
Sure.
So meanwhile, you begin to see the dark clouds above this platform is just raging at this moment. It's twirling like a cyclone, and you suddenly hear this massive lightning sound, and this big lightning bolt just crashes on this platform over here. I don't know if you guys see.
Yeah.
And
See them.
yeah, as it does so, you begin to see from this cloud area where the lightning has struck, this large form emerges out. This large demonic form, very leathery, like dark green and red skin. It has the head of like some sort of weird, disgusting demon. It has leathery wings, bat-like wings, dark, demonic black horns twirling on either side of it. It's holding in its hand this 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 spear, very similar to the other entity that you encounter in the ghost land, but like yeah, this creature is also about like 20 feet tall. Let me see if I can find a picture of it.
When you was describing it, my mind went back to the inn we stayed at Precinct 4. I can't remember what his name was.
Okay, yeah. It kind of looks like this, actually. With this massive dark horns, leathery wings. It has this horrible looking tail as well. And stop it, Nara. You're not there. I know you're typing. What? Anyway, anybody, where would you like to attend as it's happening, or what would you like to do? What do you want to go anywhere? Get closer to this thing. Currently, Bogborumus is like perched up on this sword over here. The other champions are like lined up over here. Shadow Weaver is right about here. The Demon Lance is right about here.
Head up to this little bridge bit.
All right.
Yeah, I stick by Zeph at this point because it's just
Yeah.
the three of us.
At this point, I'll drop the kid off just like behind this rock and just be like,
Drop the kid off, push him off the ledge, get rid of it.
That was the first thing that popped into my head as soon as Goal says,
Yeah.
"Drop the kid."
I'm not gonna lie,
No.
girl. I also thought that too.
Thank you. That means I'm putting out the right signals in the world.
Okay.
I will place the kid. I will gingerly lay the kid over here. Stay
Okay.
here for a couple of minutes.
Oh god, what is that thing? We're gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm not supposed to be here.
Maybe.
They're gonna kill me.
Sorry about it. Who knows? Just stay here.
Okay. Right about now, you begin to see the Shadow Weaver approaches this demon and is talking to each other. And both Ember and Ghoul, you also begin to see more of these spirits turn themselves into the sprites as they become engulfed in these oils, these shadowy oils, bubbles, just spewing forth everywhere. Like they're literally seeping out as though there's a rip in reality. You know, I don't know if you guys are getting the picture. The oil and
I think we're getting the picture of realities tearing themselves
I mean,
apart.
yeah.
this is Kingdom Hearts 3. Like they're turning into Heartless. I just imagine that's what's happening.
And all of these beautiful, cute little creatures, the turnip creatures that Nara was saying, there's more of those, and all of them is beginning to turn into these violent, rage-filled spirits as they become engulfed into the shadow. And
It's Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay.
more and more of those things are turning now at the presence of this demon, you feel. And the Shadow Weaver steps forth and addresses everyone. It is time. Drink the demon blood and wield the power of Vorok. Claim your destiny. We will rule Ravnica.
Just looking at the crowd. How are people responding to that?
They are
Everyone
all
down?
sure. Roll an insight check.
Yeah, is everyone down with drinking demon blood? I know it's super like fibrous, so it's like hard to get down. 26.
Inside check. But what's
It's
inside?
the same roll. It's the same roll.
It's actually same.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it? Okay, 26. Very nice. Yeah, you say you think about like 70 to 80% of the people here are very confused and they're not okay with this. But like some of the leaders, you begin to get the impression that they're more inclined to gaining the power of the Warrock.
I think most people. I just like look at them. don't think-
Borgbormus is, he's hard to read. There's absolutely no way you can roll an insight check against him. You don't understand what his thought process is. The demon speaks out. Come, children. We will be victorious. Are you guys doing anything at this point?
I think.
See, I want to do stuff. I also want to wait for Sori to come back, so he doesn't miss.
He's typing.
Is Sorry here?
He's
No.
typing. I'll just type it back. Nara, do you know what you would like to do? I would
I
like.
kind of have an idea, yes.
Shall we go back to you then?
We can go back to me, sure.
Okay, yeah. I just want to do all of them at the same time, like roughly the
Yeah.
similar time, So, yeah. What would you like to do?
Yeah, so the basic idea I have is sort of, I could see silhouettes through the tent here, kind of, yeah?
Yeah. You currently one person is like clanking along on the anvil, and you see the silhouette of another person. The accoutrements of which and the armor you recognize it could belong to the Shadow Weaver Moktag. The horns, the tusks, etc. Yeah, she's definitely inside the tent.
All right.
You don't hear anything though. Even
No.
the clanking is not leaving the tent, which is
Weird
bizarre.
indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's muffled, the sound.
Could I move so that sort of the backs of their silhouette are turned towards me?
Okay. So you wait for them to not notice you. All right.
Essentially, yes, their silhouette's not looking this particular way, kind of.
Okay, yeah. I mean, to be fair, she's paying attention to the anvil, which is like over here, like in this direction, like the south end of the tent. So so she's not particularly interested in what's happening outside as of now. Yeah. Are you
Yeah.
approaching the guards, or what would you like to do?
What I would like to do is make use of this new tattoo I have called the Ghost Step tattoo.
Ooh.
So I'm
Okay.
going to expend the charge of that as a bonus action,
All right.
which does allow me to move through solid objects
Uh,
until the end of my next.
Okay, yes. So you venture into the tent.
Yeah,
Are you
essentially
doing
what
it
I will do.
stealthily, or how are you?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
What I essentially want to do is sort of half sink down to the ground and just shuffle my head inside so I can just peek up from the ground inside of there.
Ooh, I like
Get a
that.
very brief hint.
Like Pirates of the Caribbean, ghosts.
Kind
Oh,
of, yeah.
okay, yeah. Oh no, more like Lord of the Rings ghosts emerging from the ground.
Sort of. Yeah,
Oh,
pretty much.
cool.
And for a visual for this ghosted thing, I think the body that's
Both
visibly sort
references
of
are-
turns into a almost purple haze or smoke, kind of.
Okay. Roll a stealth check, please.
Yes.
With advantage because
Yes.
you are there.
Yes.
I asked ghost form. Only the head is available.
20.
Oh,
Join the
perfect.
purple.
I'm dragging it and dropping it. Why is it not coming up? Oh, I really want.
Purple is the best color. This post was made by Warlock Gang.
I want Sorry to get here. We need to run the crane bit as well, otherwise.
Go up.
Yeah.
An actual TPK
Oh,
might.
Hey,
Oh, he's here.
He's here.
Sorry, I'm here.
can you talk? Can you hear us?
Can you at least hear us?
Let's give him a bit of time. All right, so you
Alright.
see the Shadow Weaver Mogtark is just yelling at this blacksmith, and he's clanging along this tuning fork, is very large tuning fork looking thing. Hurry up, will you? Time is running out. The blood of the Vorok, it will happen anytime soon, and we need this. Hurry up, or I will kill you and drink your blood. What are you doing?
Can I just get a brief sort of idea of what they're actually working on? Just a faint glimpse from it, like what does it kind of look like?
Okay, roll an Arcana check. I would say, what's your modifier on Arcana, by the way?
3.
Yeah, no need to roll. Unfortunately,
Okay.
you won't be able to know in that
Yep.
case. If
Alright.
it was a +5, then with a natural 20, you would probably know what they're working.
fair
Yeah, this is. But I mean, your best guess is that this is some sort of a device that maybe something to do with the blood curse of Vorok. You know, it's a tuning fork, but you know, tuning forks are used in different things before. Some of them can be used in magical purposes. They alter the vibration. Some can be. Actually, no. That's probably all you know by now. That they're used
Okay.
magically.
Do I wanna? Player in me is being indecisive right now.
What do you wish to do?
Shall we get back to you?
Yes, please do.
Okay, cool. Meanwhile, at the top, within the Spirit Lands, you see Bogborgmas stepping forward, whilst everyone is eerily quiet.
I would be doing something before that.
Okay.
I'm just wondering, is Sorry actually here? Can you speak?
His light's going up.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
there you are.
there we go.
Hey.
Cool.
Clappers.
Sorry about that. My internet just went down.
It's alright.
Strange. Okay, yeah. So when she basically just says, "Everyone, come forth and drink," essentially, I just turn back to the other two and just say, "Well, this is what we're here to stop. So, shall."
Remember her sisters are standing right by her as well. By the way, remember
Okay, good.
the what's his name? The Blood Squeezer warned you guys to wait for the right time to see if there's any wavering of faith in the Elder Shaman before invoking Magdar.
I mean, is this the wavering of faith? I mean, within 20 seconds.
I would say right now, probably not. Everyone's eager to gain more power.
If you let the Guildmaster go first, and then it messes him up, then it's
Yes, but if it doesn't, then we've got,
That's also a good point.
He's
True.
also not stepping forward, by the way. He's just going forth and to talk to her. He's not going in to take the blood right now. Drink the blood right now.
Okay.
We
Okay.
have to see what it does to one person.
Okay.
Some of them are still kind of down with it. There's a lot of dissent, but not yet. We have to see. We have to get a good moment.
Okay. So you begin to see he steps forward and kind of like shouts across this crevasse, this gap. Then what, Blood Tusk? We must give in return. The hands of fate lies in front of us. I do not care for destiny. He's the elder shaman slowly comes to you. What you must give in return? The ultimate prize, of course. You will give everything to achieve this glory. He's just taking a step back and looking around. You, orc boy hiding behind that boulder, come here. The small orc kid slowly like jumps out. He is just like weak in the knees, shivering. He turns to look at you, Guildmaster, crying, a single teardrop running down his cheek. Slowly begin to wander towards Bogborg's. It's just shivering and trembling.
How do people feel now that they're forcing a kid to do it?
Everyone's eerily quiet and just seeing what's gonna happen. They're slightly excited and scared at the same time. He grabs hold of the orc boy and tosses him across the crevasse. Yep.
Yeah, as he's doing that, I'm just going to call out to them. So this is how sure you're going... God, now I can't talk. So this is how sure you are that this is going to work. You're just going to test it on it. So confident in your plan that you have to feed it to him.
Are you saying this to Bogborgmas?
I'm shouting it to the shamans.
Oh, okay.
Seems like more general to everyone.
Well,
Yeah, it's directed at the shamans, but I'm throwing my voice so that everyone can obviously hear.
Okay. The blood tusk says, Youngblood, we are very confident in our ability to control the curse. I assure you. It just so happens someone as brave to venture forth further into the Vale as this one youngling might want to be one of the first one to take upon himself the gift of Forok. Do you not agree?
If that's what you have to tell yourself.
Why would you like to volunteer as the first one to be bestowed upon you the gift of Forok? You're more than welcome.
I rather like my mind my own, thank you.
Oh. As you say that, you hear gasp. The Shadow Weaver quickly brushes what you said.
How much? Okay, but like how much dissent? How much dissent is being sowed?
What?
Before, just like the 70% of people kind of being quiet and letting the leaders rock. But like, did that shake any of the leaders' faith?
They just, you don't know actually. This is happening very quick pace. They just fine. Ember and Gold, both of you roll insight checks. If you're paying attention to what everybody's looks like.
17.
Okay. So 17. You see definitely the Bolrak clan leader that the Blood Squeezer has talked to. He's very doubtful. He didn't like the fact that they wanted to test on the Orc kid first. But he also knows how Bogbormus is heartless as fuck. He's cold-hearted. So he doesn't question that. But as Zeph is raising his voice of defiance, he's the only person who's have some sort of doubt. Everybody else is like starting to look Zeph as he's some sort of a traitor or like some sort of a he just did something horrible to question the Elder Shaman or Elder Shadow or Blood Tusk. Like all those people who were in doubt now actually begin to lean more towards the Shadow Weaver side. They're like, wait, who is this guy? He just joined. Why is he questioning her? Actually, maybe this is what the prophecies told us about. Maybe this unknown power, unreachable power that everyone would try to stop us, that would get in our way to glory. This is it. Maybe this is it that the Shadow Weaver has prophesied about. And now people are like leaning towards the Shadow Weaver side.
Thing.
Sorry, are you here?
I just
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. As this is all happening at the same time, so I would like to run everything at the same time, by the way. So, yeah, sorry, you walk up to the crane. It's up in the air. What do you do?
How far up again was it?
About 700 feet in the air. It's nest. Because we're swapping back and forth between everyone, even though it's happening very fast, you would have time to think about what you want to do or what you want to say, etc. I hope that would help.
Yeah, the only thing is I got nothing that's that high up to call out to it. I'll shout as loud as I can to Great Crane. So, Great Crane, I can't remember how to pronounce it. Is it Moros?
Moros, yeah, Moros.
Great Crane Moros, I seek to speak with you.
It slowly raises his head, beginning to slowly stretch his wings out and begin to go into flight, and then fly, begin to hover for a second. Roll a charisma check, please. Just general charisma check. You spooked it out. It begins to fly towards the next tree, and it lands on there, and it kind of like does a weird gesture, like spin his tail feathers at you in a mocking way.
flips you off.
Before it lands on the nearby tree. Not far away from you, maybe only like 30, 40 feet away from you, from this tree. What would you like to do?
I say which tree? Well, am I in the black part in the middle? Yeah, because I can't see it. It's black.
I mean, I tried to. I don't really have a combat map for you. I tried
Oh,
to
no,
fight
I'm
the
not-
crane.
Right it.
Okay. That was something else. Don't worry about that. That
Okay.
was just ignore that part.
Yeah, my intention is not to fight this.
Okay, cool. So are you approaching this tree?
Yeah, I'll be approaching it again.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you approach it. It kind of leans down, shouts at you in a language that you do understand, Celestial. Oh, it's a good thing that you came to talk to, actually.
Yeah.
It shouts out, "Hey, I'm trying to get some sleep in here. What do you want?"
Terribly sorry to wake you up from or disturb your sleep. You know the ritual that's happening further down in this plane?
Yeah, what's up? I am aware of the Magnarian ritual that takes place in this snubble.
I fear that ill events will happen to this realm. They're using some weird shadow magic. The elder shamans there.
What are you talking about? I don't understand you at all. 1 second. Do you have any weapons on you?
Let me just check my inventory. Just the one. I could drop it so you know I'm having no ill intent for you.
Yeah. Do that. Toss it far away as it's humanly. Wait, are you a human? Oh, are you an
Half elf.
As half elfly possible.
I'll pull out the crossbow, and then I will slowly lean down to the floor and place it on the floor, and then stand back up, and I'll
No,
take
no, 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 no.
5 feet.
Toss it as far away as half elf as possible. Do you not understand what I'm saying? I am speaking in a language that you do understand. Is that correct?
That's correct. And then I'll just throw it as far as I can.
Okay, cool. Finally, it begins to lift its form and leave the branch. You hear this massive wing sound, this fluttering as it begins to slowly descend. Does it like a small circle, twirl, as it begins to slowly descend downwards and land right next to you. Dust and leaves just flying everywhere as it lands. This beautiful, absolutely gorgeous spectral crane standing about 30 to 40 feet high above in front of you. It folds its wings behind it and looks at you. Now I can hear you properly.
Are you done? Have to go to work, right?
What do you want to talk?
Sorry.
I'm just gonna put Guildmaster sound a bit down.
Yeah, I did that as well. When it lands, I bow my head a bit as in respect, and then I'll raise my head. Like I was saying, the shadow elder shamans, shadow weavers, I think are going to be doing something they shouldn't be doing in your realm, and it goes against everything that the Ghoul stand for.
Oh. And what do you suppose that might be? Young half-elf. Not much of your kin I see around these parts. At least not in a very, very long time. About 800 to 700 years ago. This last of your elven kind I saw visit these ones. Oh, I do miss the presence of the elves. They are more tender and kind. But the orcs and the Pandarans, they're not that bad. They have respect for the spirits, which I admire. I
Well-
doubt they will be doing anything nefarious or evil, like you suggest. Probably you're just imagining it.
No, unfortunately, I'm not imagining it. They've gone away with the old ways of worshipping the spirits and gone for the shadows.
The shadows. I have been seeing them a lot more in these parts. You might be right. What they are doing? Do you know?
They want to drink some blood to turn them into unstoppable fighters. Apparently, this shadow shaman, Bloodtooth, Bloodtusk, has a way to stop the curse, but we think they're doing something for someone else, being controlled as well.
I don't. I'm not sure if I follow your train of thought. Please elaborate.
I'm very new to what's been happening, but what I know is that some group called, I think it was my clan said the Scarlet Brotherhood, were probably trying to control the Gruul. with this blood ritual?
All right. Well, I don't really care about any of that. My friend, it does not affect me, nor my nest. In life, you can't take the world's problem. You have to focus on the things that affect you personally. Only then you will be happy. Selfish, but content.
And if they're starting this ritual in your home, just towards that mountain,
What? Let's have a closer look, shall we? He dives towards you, attempts to grab you. Roll a athletics or acrobatics check if you want to dive out of its way.
I'll let it pick me up.
Oh, you're letting it pick you up.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it pick you up with this massive crane talons. Talons? Do cranes have talons? Feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fine. And kind of does like a 360 barrel roll and put you on its neck. Even though it looks like a ghostly spirit-like entity, it's very physical. Like you're not falling, but you can see like through its body to the bottom of this beautiful landscape as he's yeah, it's very physical. With like few flaps of his wings, it's already within the veil. You can just about see the floating platform with the sword and the dark clouds. Shadowy clouds in the veil of eternal blossom. That's not good. That's not good at all. What are they doing?
Like this ritual, I don't know the details of it, but towards the end of it, they will turn into mindless fighters. I got my clan companions down there. There's 3 of them. Hoping to try and stop this, but we could use your help if it's possible.
I mean, I don't really care about any of that. Like, they can turn into mindless whatever things, but they will go back to their world, to Ravnica, and to not return here for another year. But what are they doing to the mountain? Look at that. All of the spirits are. They are turning to the dark side. Nope.
No,
All right.
no,
All right.
Yeah,
it's all Star Wars. Shoot, shoot.
This is
and then
not good. Not good at all.
no, like I said, they've gone away from the spirits and gone to the shadows.
What do we do? What did we do? This is troublesome. This is. Oh. This is not good. Not good at all.
My companions are hopefully at some point going to ask for one-on-one combat to hopefully stop what the elder shaman is trying to do.
They mean to invoke the rights of Magdar against the elder shamans. That is foolish. Go and stop them now. They will die. Would you like me to drop you onto the cliffside?
I don't think that's going to be beneficial for me. They'll know that I'm in contact with a spirit, and they might try to turn you to the shadow.
I doubt it. I'm very fast. I'll drop you at the bottom of the waterfall so you can swim your way up. How are you at swimming? Have you ever swam on a vertically upwards waterfall before?
Never.
Well, you might just find out how well you do. Let me know when you want to drop you at the bottom of the waterfall. I have things to do. Well, but you do let me know if this shadow leaks out and come my way. I don't
It
like
will.
this.
It will come out your way after this, probably. If they have the power to control your brethren spirits, they'll try to take over this realm, probably.
Right about now, you see this very tall tree spirit. It's like an ant. You guys, you know what ant look like from
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, right? Like this very beautiful magic tree ant. It's he's leaning in and like planting. He's plucking off like some acorn off his hair and just planting into the nearby ground. And unbeknownst to him, this massive moat of shadow begin to seep into his branches, and almost instantaneously, he turns into this vile, dark, brown color with like this red color eyes, and he just goes into a horrible rage as he's beginning to like pluck up all the things that he just planted and just swipes across all the shrubbery nearby, and the great spirits. Oh no! What happened to Stefan? What are they doing to these pure and primal creatures? This is not good. This is not good. We need to do something about this.
Do you have any powers that could hopefully help my companions to stop them?
Oh, the lures of the old age have been thwarted and vanquished. I am the only one last remaining of my kin. I don't know if I can keep the shadows behind as far. Ah, my mind is gone blank. I can't think straight. I think this is how we die. This is how I die. This is a lost cause, my friend. If you want, I will get you back to the portal as far as I can, and you can leave this place to never return.
How far am I away from the group?
Far.
You're like you can see the floating platform, but yeah, you're at the edge of the veil from the southern side.
So I'm
He's
more
not
than a
demon,
mile.
right?
It'll be roughly about a mile. Yeah, if you want to talk to them, you can. I would allow that.
Okay. I'll talk to Ember.
Okay.
Ember,
So,
it's not looking good here.
looking worse here, trust me.
Yeah, you might want to get out. I mean, out now.
Don't think that's gonna fly.
We've got no spirits to help you. There's literally the Great Crane, and it's losing its powers.
Oh, brilliant.
So I'll say get out as quick as you can.
I'll tell the others, but I'll tell you from my opinion, I'm not gonna run.
This is a beyond the suicide mission.
Well, I've had a few of those already.
This whole thing's been a suicide mission.
I'll position myself between Gull and Zeph. And be like, I'll use the telekinesis actually, because this would be while Zeph's talking or whatever. Yeah, this isn't looking good. We can't get the assistance of the spirit. It's losing its power thanks to, I imagine, this. So if we're gonna do this, it will be, as Sarai put it, more than a suicide mission.
This group's turning against you. You have to say something that might turn this around.
I've already spoken up. It's a bit late to go back now. We kind of.
Is there something else? Is there a thing we could say?
I mean, this is. Sorry, but this is while I'm talking.
That's I would say like slightly before. I don't know actually, because the timeline is synced up, so it's not synced up yet. So this is slightly before you spoke up.
Okay.
Just before.
I mean, I feel like it's during, otherwise I wouldn't have spoken.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Or it's literally as you're just talking.
Can I ask all 5 of you actually roll a d20 and add your recent petal score as a modifier.
Okay.
So
Find out.
3
Well-
plus 4, 7 for Nara.
7.
15.
Right, so what was my one?
What
Did
am
you
I at?
write it in the thing?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, okay.
I've wrote all of the petal score on the Winds of Magic. Okay, 10 plus 12, 22 for Wolfie. Oh, I need to. Yep.
No.
Oh,
1 plus 13, 14 for Ember. 25 for Zeph. 5 plus 15, 20. So Guldamar, Zeph, and Wolfie, you both, all three of you, instantly recall this information. It's very strange, but like as though the wind has whispered you in your ears this strange piece of information. You're not even sure where this information is from. Apparently, the Luar crane spirits like to eat orchid mantis. Apparently, that's their favorite food. Do what you will with that information.
All right.
okay.
I do nothing with it.
That's fair.
I just, as both of us are standing there, it's just like I just kind of look at him,
All right.
shrug.
I will go back to Eliza actually because that's like literally things are starting to heat up on that end. So,
Yeah,
Yep.
I need a moment.
all right. Currently, you see the blacksmith slowly finish fusing this tuning fork with this red ingot. You don't recognize this red ingot at all. Actually, you've never seen this before in your entire life. The red, it looks like some sort of a weird blood-colored thing that's metallic. You don't know what it is, but he's attempting to fuse it, and he's currently finishing up the work. What would you like to do?
Yes, question. I can hear stuff inside the tent. Yes.
Yeah, you poke your head out. You've heard the conversation between her and the blacksmith.
Yes. So I assume that the tent sort of isolates from sound.
Yes.
Yep. Fuck it. Let's see how horrible this is. I'm going to slip out of the ground behind shadowy Mogtark.
Okay, so like you're going down and then emerging back over here.
Yep.
Is that how the ghost tattoo works?
I sort of have to actually move through the ground, but yes,
All right.
essentially.
Cool. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
allow that. Wait, let me just Google it. What's he called again?
Ghost step, and this would have all been in the like a few seconds passing.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah.
Yep. And yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yep, I'm just going to sort of bonus action Crimson Right, and yeah, I'm going to try and stab her from a hidden position. Just try and stab her from a hidden position as I whisper, "Traitor to the crew."
All right.
After I stab her, I whisper that.
Yep. Roll for
Yep.
damage. Roll for attack.
Yep.
Oh my god.
It's actually a fairly low roll.
Yeah, that's a fairly low roll.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Mhm.
Give me 1 second. So yeah, that meets her armor class. So how much damage she takes?
That meets her armor
31.
class?
31.
31. Okay. Sorry, I misspoke. I mean, yeah. It goes.
Hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Yeah.
31 points of damage.
I was
31 points of damage. All right. Could I ask now you to roll initiative, please?
Yes, I shall. Okay.
Okay. The blacksmith is not going to interfere.
Okay.
Cool. At the top of the round, what would you like to do?
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to start. Do I want? Yeah, I want. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm going to Blood Curse of the Marked upon her.
Okay.
Amplified.
I feel like this is gonna be the most edgiest of fight because
Probably. Probably.
Yeah.
you have curses, she has curses, you
Hmm.
have blood
Great.
stuff, she has blood stuff. Okay.
Someone's gonna come into the tent after you're gone. It's just gonna be blood everywhere.
Another 35 points of damage.
Oh my god. Jesus fuck. Do not mess with her at all. Okay. On her turn.
Yep.
She will. Yeah, she will cast. She'll make. Could you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Okay. Mhm.
Okay. Almost instantaneously, your form begins to lock up, and you become paralyzed.
Dang it.
Yep. Oh.
No, Eliza could survive. She's paralyzed.
Okay. All right. So we are doing all of this at the same time.
Yep.
Cool. Right about now, the Shadow Weaver says, "You will pay the price with your life, but you will bring glory to the Gruul. What say you, Borgmus? This is your doing after all, isn't it?" He kind of like grunts and shrugs, and he looks around. Since no one is volunteering, I would say our newest recruit, this brave youngling, to test the power. And he's like throw him across the crevasse over to this side. At this point, the demon's just laughing menacingly in the background. And he takes his this lightning harpoon and slashes it across his belly, and spews forth this disgusting looking, like almost flame like blood all over the floor. And from within it, you see like this weird shadowy forms begin to dance across the blood, as the shadow weavers are like doing something to the blood. The king of Vorok has spilled his blood. Drink from it, and take his gift and become undying, youngling. This is your fate. Do it for the name of the Gruul. This small boy is just like looking very, very scared. Okay. He steps forward and begins to kneel down and takes the hand, like cups his hand together and begins to take some blood in his hand, slowly beginning to, like, he turns back and looks at Guldamar for once.
Shit. Is there anything oh my god, there's literally nothing I can do. I just nod. I nod.
He gives you like a bittersweet smile, and he says, he doesn't say anything, and he just like nods back at you, and then he's begin to drink. You can actually see the way the fiery blood just travels down his throat as he's being lit up. A moment passes, everyone's just like waiting patiently, and slowly his muscles begin to expand. He begins to grow almost immediately. His greenish orc skin beginning to turn into this reddish hell red color almost. His eyes are like pitch like fiery red. He's just like standing there like some. This is kind of like the Hulk transformation. I don't know if you guys are envisaging.
Oh my god, it's Red Hulk. It's Red Hulk. Right
It's
now.
the Red
Yeah.
Hulk transformation, yeah. And he's just like standing there, twice as tall as Elder Shaman. He's just standing there, like grunting. Elder Shaman Shadow Hoover takes a dagger and stab him right through his chest. He bleeds out a little bit of like this fiery red. He does not seem to like he gives a shit. He's just standing there with a dagger in his chest. And at this point, everyone begins to erupt in cheer. You hear shouts like, "With this power, we will defeat the cunning legion." You hear Borgbarmus just seems very impressed and just staying there, grimacing. The orc boy.
Does he do anything? Yeah. Does the now monster do anything? Does it move, act?
He's just there, standing there, waiting for
Like
command.
Hmm.
Does not seem to be doing anything. It seems like he's lost all his agencies. Sorry, what are you doing?
Morris, what do you need to regain your strength? I know you have a favorite type of food. Does that empower you, or is it just something that you just like to eat?
My favorite type of food? What are you talking about? You're so full of riddles. Hey, I'm the spirit. I'm supposed to be riddling you. On a normal day, I would have given you some clever bits or some funny riddles to, some light entertainment. But I'm not in the mood right now. There's stuff happening.
Would you like some locusts?
My what?
Some
Or
locusts,
mantis?
automatas.
Uh,
I hear it's your favorite food.
why? Yes, of course. I would love to have some nibbles. What? Yeah,
Does that
you've got some.
not on me, but I call my tree guild will have a lot of it for you if you could help us.
Your tree guild? What are you talking about?
My main mission was to check on the Gruul clan or any of this plague that infected them. That affected my my precinct. I know you don't care about it, but in that mission, I found what's going on here with the Gruul and what is happening to this realm. If Mount Celestia found out I left this place to fall to shadows, I will not be in great favor with her either. She'll have loved the trees here and the ground. I must preserve it as much as I can, and I need your strength to help me with it.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Thank
Oh,
God for that.
advantage.
Thank God for that.
Yes.
26.
Well, there is some talks about some nibbles. Sure, I feel kinder today. I'm usually a lot more apathetic, but what do you seek, traveler? Can I do to help you in this whatever that was happening right now? I must head back, so I don't have much time. I need to defend my nests.
Do you have any power to break the Elder Shaman's blood link or to assist us, or a way to prevent this ritual from starting?
I have sworn to not interfere with their rituals many hundreds of years ago. They have kept their bargain, and I have kept mine. I don't think I will trouble them
But
by
they've obviously not
directly.
kept theirs.
Yes, they have.
Look at your spiritkins. They're turned to shadows. That's must not be part of their bargaining.
No, that was not included in the clause. Uh, what did you say about some links?
There's a shadow link between the Elder Shadow Weaver of Blood Tusk and her sisters. If one takes damage, they regenerate. I think they share health. Is there a way to
Unfortunately,
prevent?
shadow magic is not something I am proficient at. Have you got anything else? Any other proposals?
Is there any boons that you could give my 3 colleagues, companions, in aid, either protect them from what's going on or a way to get them away? I know they probably won't accept the get away bit, but I'd rather not lose them in a
Well, unfortunately,
suicide mission.
I can't force these boons upon them, but I will send some of my feathers towards them should they wish to accept. That's all I can do for you in this mission of yours. But I must head back to my nest and protect it from the shadows.
1 second, and I will I'll talk to all of them in the mind. I said it might not be much, but I think I've got some help for you if you're willing to accept it from the spirit. I'm not sure what it could do for you. It'd be a
Yes, we're
instead
about
of
to get
fairer.
sent to Pound Town. So yes, any help will be very thankful.
Maybe get some specifics on what it actually is when we accept it. But yeah,
Quickly ask. They would like to know what boon they will be accepting before they accept it.
Well, I can make them slightly stronger. Temporarily, of course. I can give them some extra help. Temporarily, of course. I mean, if you can think of something within my powers, if I'm able to provide, I will do my best to provide.
What is within your power?
I don't know. I am very powerful sometimes and not very much powerful other times. What do you propose? I'll think about it.
Give me a second. Wait, Link. She said to give you some extra health, but if you could think of anything that you might need, and if she could help you, she might, depending if it's in her power. So if you quickly could think of something that you need, she might be able to help. But mainly health.
Harder
Can
to
she-
hit.
Can she do anything about the guy who just drank the blood? If he goes insane, then they can't control him, then the rest aren't going to want to do this.
At the moment, like, apparently someone's already drunk the blood.
Right?
Do you think you could? Do you think you can make him lose it, so they lose the will to want to drink it,
Make him lose it. Lose what?
lose his mind, make him attack everyone?
You want me to make him lose his mind? That
If
is.
one loses it, the rest won't want to take it. They will see it failed. The curse is upon them for drinking it.
Roll a persuasion check with a disadvantage.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Inspiration?
Roll.
Yeah.
Did
That's,
you?
I have not used it.
I thought you did last week.
Nope.
I'm pretty
No,
sure
someone else
Nara
did.
used it. Yeah.
Now I used it.
Was it
I
not?
did, yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
So this is
Wishing I had it now.
Flat roll. Here
flat
we go.
roll.
17.
17?
He says, yes, unfortunately, I would deem that as barbaric to make someone lose their mind, and I already told you I cannot interfere with the gruel business. I would like to keep to myself. Thank you very much.
Oh, quickly, Pat. No, you can't do it.
then anything. Right, this is going to go down soon.
If you could give them more vitality and make them harder to hit, that would be much appreciated.
Temporarily, of course, but
Of course.
I will do my best. When a feather arrives, let them accept it, or they'll miss it.
I'll let them know. And I go, if ever will come, accept it. What do you want me to do? Do you need me to help, or do you want me to check on Nara for you?
This isn't the reason you came. We've done everything. Either we win or we lose here. You don't need to be here.
So I just play as I want to stay, but I pray for your success, and I hope to see you soon.
Thanks, man. Oh, great.
All right. Right about now, you're all beginning to see these 3 ethereal flowers, feathers arrive within, just fly across the wind and land at your feet. You get the strange thought that nobody else can see this, only you can.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
All right, you pick it up, and all of a sudden it just fuses with your form. Can I ask you to roll a 68, please?
68.
Yep.
$35.
Oh wow, that's really good. You have 35 temporary help.
All right, that's helpful. You could say that's helpful.
No, get out. Leave.
No, that's
What's the first one now?
I have to leave in 30 minutes, so come on, let's get to combat.
Okay, anybody else would like? You can also roll
Yeah.
68 as well if you want to accept this gift. Okay, so meanwhile, so you are paralyzed, Nara.
Yep.
But it is your turn, right? Next turn,
Yep.
she casts this spell.
So I guess I have to make another save. Okay.
At the end of your turn, right?
Yep. Because I can't take any actions or anything whilst paralyzed.
Yeah.
It's not a thing.
Come on, say
I
it.
guess I'll sort of try to mentally reach out to anything and anyone as I do it, but yeah.
I guess you feel like you. Okay, yeah, we'll get back to that. So yeah,
Yes.
please roll a wisdom save, please. What did you get?
18?
18.
Okay, that's.
Does she save?
I don't know. Let me look at the sheet.
If it's not a yes, then you're definitely dead.
Then I'm pretty dead
Yeah.
if it's not a yes, yep.
Yeah, you saved, no problem.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Could I, just as I unparalyze, try to remain looking like I'm still paralyzed for the briefest moment? Just to try and trick her into that I'm still paralyzed.
Sure, roll a deception check.
Alright.
No, she would know if a spell
Okay.
wears off.
Ah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, she'd lose concentration.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay. She will attempt to touch you inappropriately.
Okay.
She will.
That's a miss.
Okay. 15 is a miss.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, it's Bless. Why is Bless up?
Yeah,
Bless is always up on those shoots.
Bless is always up. Yeah.
exactly.
Could I ask you to make another wisdom save, please?
Oh. 10.
All right. So from her, what's it called? From her bracelet, this skull-looking bracelet, this horrible-looking, like wisp-like energy just darts and begins to circle around your temple.
Okay.
You are cursed.
Okay.
So, do you have any dispel curse or anything like that on you?
Nope.
Do you have resistance to curse or anything like
Nope.
that? All right. So yeah, the target has disadvantage on the attack rolls against this creature.
Okay.
Cool. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
Yeah, since I sort of learned that, I'm going to swipe again at her with this.
Okay.
Not once, so no.
Ooh, that one unfortunately misses.
Then I'm going to spend another ghost step charge and sort of sink beneath the ground.
Okay. Zeph, do you also want to roll your 68 or your 5?
I don't know if I'm not sure if I pick it up. I already have enough voices in my head.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, cool. So meanwhile,
I would gesture to Ember like you take it as well.
okay. So Borgmas kind of mockingly looks at your three and says, "This is what the Gruul wants: victory and glory." And he marches to, he like beckons the 10 champions of the Burning Tree clan. Step forth and claim the power. Become powerful and undying.
So as he's doing his little speech, I just jump down off the ledge. I assume it isn't too high into this area.
Yeah. Oh no, that's actually a bridge walkway. Yeah, you can jump down there.
And I just call out to the orc. What was your name, orc?
The orc boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone's like taken aback by this, and the orc boy looks at you and just grunts. He doesn't even look at you actually. He's just like staring into the distance, just looking like some sort of a frenzied beast.
So that's the future of the Gruul, is it? Mindless beasts, puppets of you.
Are you
Can the
telling
Master even
this to the
say
Shadow
anything?
Weaver?
Yeah.
She says, "What is 70 or Gruul becoming mindless when we are victorious in the ultimate battle to come?"
Victory under submission? I would not call that victory. I'd call that death.
They are all willing to die for their guild. They are
For their guild or for you?
For the guild, of course.
Well,
they are becoming
Can the Guildmaster give
undying.
orders to them?
What do you say? Sorry.
Can the Guildmaster give orders to them? Do they listen?
Yes, of course. I mean, I will give the orders in charge, but I obey my leaders.
And what
Alright.
happens if something happens to you? Because you're not going through this, obviously. You won't be undying. Eventually, what happens?
I don't.
What happens when there's no longer you to...
What happens when you don't want to take orders from your Guildmaster and you have eternal soldiers? Fight
Don't
them
be
all.
ridiculous. I owe my life and my servitude to the Gruul, and I don't need this power. I am powerful as it is. This power is only reserved for those who seek to destroy the Legion. And she looks at.
And you don't seek to destroy the Legion, then?
Oh.
I am the one who's carrying out the ritual, am I not? Of course I want to destroy the Legion.
But you won't take it. You won't gain the power that you so rightfully created for yourself. That's odd.
If I take it, how will I control the curse?
The
Idiots!
Guildmaster would.
No, he does not know.
Oh, so you don't trust your Guildmaster?
What
All right.
are you talking about? We are the Weavers of the Shadow. We guide and we carry out the rituals. I will have to remain and finish the
Sane?
rituals. No,
You'll have to remain sane to
I have to
control the
remain
mindless beasts.
here and finish the ritual so that when we are victorious, the curse of the Vorok will be lifted. And this.
So will the Guildmaster be partaking in this blood ritual?
I don't see why they would want to, unless they wish to. They are more than welcome to. She will look eagerly at Borgmas. He's just standing there, just letting this play out. You know, he's got a bit of a grimace on you as you guys are like just jumped in like this.
Shadow Weaver, have you told our Guildmaster about the others who can control the curse? The ones in the Legion who can bend blood to their will?
What?
You're not the only one.
Please,
You'd be handing control
don't
over
listen to
over our
him.
brethren.
No one can control the minds of our warriors. I will ensure that.
And yet you wonder why this practice was abandoned so many years ago by our forefathers.
Roll a persuasion
Go on.
check, please.
We're all helping.
Okay,
Okay, we all
with advantage
advantage?
because all helping.
Come on.
Straight roll with advantage. Let's do this.
10.
It was a nat 1 or a 10.
Borgwarmer says, she has showed me how she will revert the curse. Once we are victorious, these brave champions will return to their normal self.
But why would she? If you had immortal soldiers that could do your will and your bidding, no matter how much they were hurt, why would you ever turn them back? And why would she listen to you? You could take 1, 5, 10, 70, 100. Why wouldn't she share this with every girl that falls under her banner against you?
As a matter of fact, I intend to drink the blood myself and become undying and slay.
Oh, so
those-
she would have control over you as well. So why would she ever release you?
What say you, Shadow Weaver? He speaks the truth. What will you do to assure that you will release the hold on me and my champions? The Shadow Weaver says, the Kirin Festival. Do you remember that night? We have a bond, Bogborimus. You trust me, don't you? You would rather listen to these new recruits and these outsiders over my words. I have shown you what I can do. And without this, we will get stifled by the angels from the skies. The legions will trample us. This is the only way. This is the only way we will remain as powerful as we once were. We must do this. Borgberg must.
You would damn yourselves forever for power? In this one moment, you would release it all. I'm talking to the Guildmaster at this point. I'm not even paying attention.
Oh.
Word might be honorable, but I doubt that many times.
It's this.
Would you
or the Legion tramples us. There is no way. I have set some, let's say, some backup plan if something goes wrong with this ritual. I have plans, some contingency plans.
Contingency plans, of course. And Guildmaster, has she shared those with you?
This is the Guildmaster talking. He says, if this goes terrible, then we will initiate those plans into actions. But right about now, it's either take the gifts of Vorok or be defeated by the Legion. And I know what I would like to do. Thank you. He begins to march forward.
And what if anything happens to her? She controls the curse. She turns you back. Does she have the strength to remain alive? There are others who have power to control this. She learned this from them. If they, she's no longer in the picture, what will you do if you're controlled by people outside the Gruul?
Who do you speak of? Who hold these powers?
Well, the ones who taught her, of course. Have you not seen them around camp?
What is he talking about? Bloodtusk, explain. She just shrugs. No idea. I I think these newcomers are fabricating things. Why do you intend to disrupt this ritual? Are you spies of the Legion? I had my doubts, but you've been proving that those doubts more and more. Why do you not want the Gruul to achieve the, the glory it deserves?
Yes, but the glory it deserves is not to become slaves. It's to take down the Legion.
Why do you fight them? You fight them for your freedoms. But with this, you'd be revoking your freedoms. You'd be removing them.
Only temporarily, and only 70 of our champions will be under the curse, which I will
Yes, and you know what? And you might say that to the Guildmaster and to all of these people, but once they're all under your command, why would you stop?
Why the champions? You've demonstrated right here that this changes anyone. And yet
Yes.
you choose the champions, the people most likely to oppose you should you just happen to change your mind.
And the people that would come with you if the Guildmaster even were to refuse.
she will say, the strongest of us will be even more stronger. I mean, you've all clearly seen what this has done to this meek.
Has the demon
orc
healed by this
child.
point? Has the demon healed by this point?
There is a slight trickle of blood flow on the ground. It's very soft. Why?
Well, look, the demon is healed. Why wouldn't you give this to everyone? I don't even say that right now you're even thinking of it. But when the power comes, when you realize how much you have under your control, you would never let it go. All that power, all the people under you. When you jump, they don't even ask how high, they just jump.
Borgwarmer says right about. Actually, give me 1 second. He says, enough! Take them away. They are clearly stifling our progress. We must do this now, or we will die out. At this point, some orcs are slowly approaching you guys. What would you like to do, if anything?
So prove you're strong enough then. You who would hold the power over everyone, prove you're strong enough to remain around long enough, to remove the curse afterwards. Well, you say you're shadow weavers and you weave shadows, but like the shadows, you stay in them. Where do we ever see your power?
Child, you do not know what you ask of. I will annihilate you on the spot where you stand. Now, please step away. Do not interrupt our ritual.
So prove it. My clan against you three. Magda.
Oh, as you say that, everyone's like gasp audibly. Even Borgwarmer is like holds a hand so that the other orcs are like approaching, like us stopping. Well, I will prove it to you once we are out of the spirit lands, all you want. But now we must get this done, or the blood moon will pass.
Oh, you're too
Understand?
weak to fight without the aid of the Shadow Pact. What, too weak so that you need all your sisters to help you?
The sisters are right next to her. We're challenging all three of them.
Yeah.
He says, fine, we will fight you once the ritual is over and once we are back to the circle of blood, and it will be glorious, the best
Why?
Magda anyone has ever seen.
So once you have your undying servants to attack us, the only witnesses here to this, who will no longer be under any control but yours. And yes, I see your plot there. You just want us away with, so you can take.
Roll a persuasion check.
Doesn't sound very
with advantage.
Come on.
Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake!
What?
That's a double one.
Oh, oh no! Oh no!
It
This is not how it's supposed to go.
is. This is how it happened.
The dice have spoken, I guess.
The dice have spoken.
The Bogwarmer says, "We have listened to you all enough. I am getting the impression that you are all spies of the League."
I'm getting the impression we're the only true Gruul here. We challenge you and you ignore it? Is this the Gruul you want to follow, people? They ignore everything that makes us Gruul. Everything. They just want you to submit to them, to chain yourselves to them. I'm obviously not getting through to them. Fuck it, let's go after the people.
Bogwarmer says,
Yeah.
"She said she will fight you.
People's name.
She
Now,
I have no reason to disagree with you. How long the Magda will last? 1 minute? Stifle
She
them
said
and-
she will smite us on the spot. Barely a few seconds, of course, right? If she's telling the truth.
I'm sure you have 1 minute to spare to crush these fools. Get it over with. I grow wary of this talking." He begins to slowly walk away. If you want, you can roll an insight check, actually.
I will.
I will.
Sure.
That's not with advantage, that's another nat one! Fucking hell!
24. Jeez, man. He turned
Get,
off.
the, get them out now.
Yeah. I mean, that was a very important roll to get a double nat one.
Bogwarmas is just entertaining the idea of toying with you guys. He doesn't really have any personal stake here. Either way, you know, he's something's. Either way, he wins, right? If this ritual is bad, then good thing that you're coming up. If it's good and you're interrupting it, then he has full trust that the Shadow Weavers is going to crush you guys. So either way, he doesn't really care. He's just sitting back and watching a fight. Whereas Ember and Gold, you both know that the Shadow Weavers are like starting to look a bit like they don't really want to do this here. They definitely want to do it under the shadow of the Alatea volcano, where they are the strongest. Where, you know, in the shadow they can literally do whatever they want, and that would be where they would like to do the Magdar. Yeah, that's the impression you get. Please, Bogbromus, I don't think we should listen to these. Of course, we are powerful.
Begging for your lives, are you?
Not very grow.
No, I'm begging to the fact that we have to carry this out and finish this before the Blood Moon finishes.
So start this fight already. The longer you talk, the less time you have after you so obviously
She will look at you all carefully, eyeing you up and down, and she says, "Fine, let's get it over with." She slowly begins to wander to the middle and beckons her sisters to go on either side. Everyone's beginning to clear an area, I guess. Meanwhile, this fight is still going, by the way. Nara,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, you break out, but you're still cursed, right? It's the troll's turn, I think?
Yes, and I'm currently beneath the ground, 10 feet beneath.
To go and like.
You went you went
Yes.
underneath. Okay. How long does the ghost form last?
Until the end of my next turn.
Oh, okay, cool. She can't see you, right?
No, I'm literally under the ground.
All right. She will cast a Cure Wounds, so on herself. Then in that case. Oh, damn it! That's not good.
I mean, the higher level's good.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a 7 and 8 and a 1. It's over everything.
Well,
We're about half the heal from the attack.
Yep.
Just a request, can we do the Magnar ritual next the Magtar next week? Because I have to go in like 5
We
minutes.
can do a time travel and defend. I mean, because I don't think these guys are gonna finish it this turn. So we will do yours at the start of next session, and then we
All
can
right.
continue with the rest of these guys. So
Yeah, because
Yeah, you know what we'll do it. We'll do it like oh wait, we can't even do it like relay where like one goes and the other one goes and the other one goes.
I will work out how the spirit link works.
All right, thanks.
So yeah, it will be like a time travel. So yeah, keep safe. See you next week.
See you next
All
week.
right, see ya. Bye.
Alright, yeah, she will just heal this turn. It goes to your next turn. What would you like to do?
All right. When I was up there, did I see any particularly large objects? Like I know there was an
Anvil on the ground. That's about it.
All right. Bonus action. I am going to hide so she doesn't quite know the direction I'm coming from. So, or at least try to. So.
Okay, yeah. Roll a stealth check, please.
Still. Hmm. Then I would like to sort of, I don't know, try to improvise a thing and sort of ascend out of the ground over here.
Okay.
And so use the ring of telekinesis to essentially hurl the anvil at her. So try and knock her over and maybe pin her under it.
Oh. Okay.
It's
Interesting.
an improvised try thing.
Alright. So, I would say she will have to roll a dexterity save to try to dodge, move out of
Sure.
it, which she's not very good at.
Come on, come on, come on. If you're using my intelligence, which is probably what I would use to cast it, it is a DC.
Yeah, she fails. No problem.
Yeah, but I said it's probably above a 10, isn't it?
It'll be about 10. Yeah, the telekinesis of the anvil. You drop her on a leg or something, and she's currently like grappled by the.
Yeah, sort of want to sort of knock her over and then just have it rest upon her chest, kind of.
Oh, okay. Roll a 2d6.
4.
Okay, 4 points of damage. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, Zeph is gone, right?
Just want to get a drink.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I bet you say I'm probably, if they still might be asked the spirit if we could take me to a portal to get back.
Okay, yeah, the spirit will begin to fly you towards the same portal that Nara used to get here.
So I wish you luck, and if it does look too bad, you will be welcome at the Celestian Enclave, or if you need a vessel, I'll be happy to help you out if you need it.
Well, you are very caring. I would take that offer if I am kicked out of my home. But thank you. It says.
Then I'll go for the portal.
Okay. The troll shaman will summon a massive mote of shadow in the hand, and all over around you, they begin to swirl into a vortex almost. And she, as she does, about all around you is in this 20 feet tall cylinder, 40 feet wide radius. This typhoon of shadow begin to swirl around you. Could I ask you to make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Can I cancel it?
27.
Sorry?
You are not. You're not anywhere near. So. I think.
Oh no, you're not there.
What else to me?
Oh, sorry. Nara, even.
So 27 on that dex save.
27. Yeah, you saved, no problem. Jeez, fuck. 19 plus 8. I don't think you take any damage from it. It doesn't say.
It will say if it takes half damage on a save.
No, no. The area is heavily obscured, and it's difficult terrain all around you in the 40 feet radius. And you don't fall prone because you saved. And you're not concentrating on any spells, so you're fine.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you're not. But yeah, everywhere is obscured and you can't see anything as the shadows is like expanding all around you. Okay, Zeph is back. So, Ember, you're moving over there.
Yeah, I'm like starting to move so I can meet them in the middle. I
Okay.
imagine.
So I guess you'll be fighting against this sister over here. And I'll put a token of the Shadow Weaver Blood Tusk here.
Is that her? I'm very definitely fighting the main
Yeah.
Elder Shaman.
And let's say, oh, actually, I will leave it. Everyone's cleared out now. Like people are just watching from the thing. So to get more space, actually, I would say the Elder Shaman goes over here, into this, to the main land of this place. So if you want, you can do your Magda there. Like you can follow her over here. There's more space.
Yeah, wherever. I don't care where, as long as we're fighting.
All right. So all the orcs are like forming a circle around you guys, and they're going to chant this this weird incantation almost. And you also begin to see all the spirits that you saw earlier also gathered around. Some of them are flying all around, and they're all very vigilant. And even the shadow sprites ones are gathered around all around here and like circulate around. Okay, so now could I ask everybody to roll initiative, please?
Starting off well.
Hi, Ember.
Obviously.
I mean, I did okay. Oh, damn it, she rolled 22. I get a 20 and it doesn't matter because she rolled the same and she has a higher deck.
I think that might be the other Shadow Weaver, though. Or unless they're all...
It's on the token of the one I'm next to, so.
Okay.
Oh god, they rolled
Oh,
really
no.
high. So, wait. So the troll had a go. So it would be you, Eliza, and then we will reset the counter. Okay.
All right.
No, actually no. We'll reset the counter now, and then it will be you on your turn. Okay. So during her turn, the sister will put her arm together. So you also begin to see all around you these weird, all the shadows beginning to like run up to her hand and converge and take a form into this weird shadow creature right by you. So I'll roll initiative for the shadow creature as well. Okay, that's a go. Too quite late. And I guess she will also do the same. So I want to do that for this one. Okay, let me mark off the spell slots so both of them on their spells. Oh jeez, there's too many of them. I'm getting confused. Okay, alright, perfect. Alright, I marked off their spell slots. Why did I roll lots of initiative there? Oh, no, never mind. That's for the...
There's two shadows. You might want to reorganize it because they're in the wrong place.
Yep. Okay, cool, perfect. So that's what she did, and that's what she did. Zeph, you're going next.
Bonus action, channel divinity, and we step up and we smash her in the face.
All right. I have a feeling that this fight is going to be finished like very soon, either in your way or in hers. But let's see.
Maybe.
Roll for attack.
19.
19 unfortunately just misses. As you begin to see this shimmering like shadow shield appears all around her.
How dare she cast shield? How dare she?
It's not shield. It's not shield. It's like a shadow armor.
How dare she have so much dex if that's what made armor plus that is. Go again.
All
I
right.
forgot.
19 unfortunately misses again. Come on, you can do this, guys. I believe in you guys. I actually am rooting for you guys this time because
You gave the mages really high AC,
Yeah.
I believe they cost cheap, so
they have cast mage armor.
which is 13 plus dex, which means they have plus 7 dex, which is scary.
something else going on.
Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Plus 7 dex.
13 plus 7.
Wait, let me just Google mage armor again. I might have made a mistake.
13 baseline plus dexterity for you.
13 plus dexterity modifier. Oh! Shit. Sorry, it was shielded, the one that gives you plus 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Armor.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry. It was shielded, not mage armor.
Okay, so she does cast shield.
Is that for one attack though?
For the turn.
Yeah, it's still her turn.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that's me.
Okay, cool. Eliza, at the top of the round, what are you doing?
So heavily obscured, but I still technically know where she is. She's up in there with an
Yep. She's currently slightly trapped under the anvil.
difficult terrain still, so I'm gonna use 30 of my 40 movement to
Okay.
gonna try with her. I assume she's still prone.
She's still prone and grappled, yeah.
So yeah, it's just straight roll. Not bad.
25 definitely hits. How much damage is that?
That's a total of 22.
Okay, so is that cold or thunder damage?
It's 1 point of cold and 3 point of.
Okay. She's at 0 health point, but she's not dying,
Okay.
which is interesting to you.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. This elemental shadow will run up to you and beginning to cast Shadow Drain ability on you. Could I ask you to make a Constitution saving throw, please? You moved away 10 feet. Okay, cool.
Yep. Just in case she still has a chance to do something, because I hope this obscuring thing works both ways.
Okay. On a failure, creature takes blah blah blah. You're not grappled because you succeeded. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Okay, yeah, yeah. On a failure, you're not grappled or anything like that. You're fine. Do you take half damage? No. Okay, you only take damage when you're grappled, so you're fine. All right. At the start of a turn, Mok. I feel like the Trollkin Shaman's gonna be more dangerous than the others because she can't die. Or she can if Eliza figures out how to kill her.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do.
All right. At the start of a turn, she gains plus 5 health. She's still alive.
Oh god, she's a troll, isn't she?
Yep.
Oh, and yep.
And she will cast a Shadow Ward on herself. This flame, this fiery flame, but like black color flame appears all around you, and she casts a Shadow Ward. And she will begin to get up, push the anvil aside, and she gets up, no longer prone. And she's looking around.
She sets up. She takes some more damage.
If she gets stabbed, she takes more damage.
It's 9 additional damage.
Yeah, getting up is moving.
Oh, okay.
Easy movement.
Back to 0 health.
Finally working.
Not dying.
Question:
Okay.
how long before I could do anything? I know I'd be miles away from any of these combats.
I don't think you can interfere with Eliza's
Okay.
fight though.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you don't know where she is.
Yeah.
Quite
Okay.
some time to go there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just checking that as well.
So you take in the portal. You're out of you come out of the circle of blood. So I will let you know when you can talk to Eliza when you're within the reach.
Okay.
Because she did tell you she's going to the Slits clan, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before.
Yep. Perfect. All right, Ember, what would you like to do?
Right, I'm going to spend a key point to disengage as a bonus action, and then I'm going to run up to the Shadow Weaver and stab her a couple of times.
All right. Okay, I'll put this on because he doesn't have the shadow. It recharges on a 4 to 6, by the way. 22 hits, 11 misses. You swing, it first one pierces through. Are you doing the...
No, not yet.
Okay, cool. 12 points of piercing damage. It's a magical weapon, right?
Uh-huh.
Wait, why isn't the health coming up? Give me 1 second. Let me put the health up. So this is Shelga. And then you didn't do any damage to the blood tusk, did you, Zeph?
No, because she cast shield.
Okay, yeah. Then she would have full health. All right, cool. Are you doing anything else?
I can't do anything else.
Okay, cool. All right, this elemental will run up to you and attack you twice. Oh, I don't know. Actually, no. It will do a shadow drain on you. Well, can I ask you to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, please? Oh my God! How are you guys so good at these con saves?
We're the two
Worse.
highest people con-wise.
Okay, perfect.
I better say, save wise, I'm joint with Zeph though. That's due to the
All right.
Yeah.
At the start of the turn, Shelga, as you're right next to her, will cast a spell towards you. Again, fucking con save. Damn it. Please make a Constitution save.
Who?
You. You're fighting Shelga, the sister. DC 15 again. Yeah, you're fine. You take half damage. So, are you an undead or construct creature?
I can confirm that I am neither.
Okay, so you take 33 halved, 16 points of necrotic damage. Do you have any resistance to necrotic damage?
You'd think Way of the Long Death would, but I don't.
good thing you got that 10 HP.
Yep.
All right. She will do. What will she do? Okay, she will reap your shadow using a reap shadow ability. Again, Constitution save. God, you guys are so good. Damn it. On Zeph. Please make a
You say
Constitution
that,
save.
but I just need to roll fairly low and then I fail.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah.
an issue.
Yeah, you fell.
Okay, you still take half damage.
Well, we just got the last 10 rounds.
Again, exactly 33 points of damage, half. So you take 16 points of necrotic damage, but you have resistance to necrotic, right? Zeph?
Yep, I was just typing it.
Okay, yeah. So 16 half, you take 8 points of necrotic damage. Wow. Okay, god damn it. That also has a recharge of 5 to 6. So I want to put this icon for recharge. Oh, I should put this icon for recharge, actually. Fuck. They all have recharge abilities. Okay, the clock means recharge on their big ability, okay? Just remind me.
Okay.
If that's not there, and I use the big ability again, you can just call me out on it. Perfect. All right. What are you doing in retaliation?
Okay. Bonus action. Curse.
Okay.
And I need to check. I really need to set up separate attack rolls for this. Hang on. And turn advantage back on. Swing twice.
Okay.
I just swung twice. There's one.
Two.
There's two. There you go.
Yep, they both hit.
Perfect. That's oh yeah, we got our spell slots back. There's two level
Yeah.
2 fights.
All right.
Yeah, I really need to set this up. I do. Hang on, one sec. Okay, so it's +6 damage. I really need to set this up. 6 damage to whatever I'm rolling.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so that's 30, 45? Yeah, 45.
Is Might a spell?
No.
Okay.
No.
But you use a spell slot to cast it.
It's like
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark.
It's not a spell. Well, Hunter's Mark is as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark is a spell. Yeah.
But no, it's you can't counter a barbarian going into rage, so you can't counter
Okay.
this. It's the same.
How much is that total damage?
I think it's
59.
65.
It's
65?
59 59
Plus six.
is 12.
So 60,
Yes, 65.
65 points of damage. Oh my god, that is a fucking...
Is holding the elemental concentration? I guess I need to ask.
Yes.
Okay,
wait.
so the first one is +3, so it's 33, 30. So it's a DC. They're both DC 16 saves.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's the case, then the one that I damaged, I mean, it's DC 10, but
That,
That's
yeah,
enough.
that's fair. Okay, DC 10. Okay, yeah, she saves. Without concentration. Alright, that's the end of your turn?
Bonus. Yep, that's over.
Cool. Eliza, what would you like to do?
Do I have any idea that I would need fire to take this out?
Roll a nature check, please.
A?
You have no idea.
Right.
Cut off the head when she's down.
Yep, that's basically what I'm going to try to do. I'm just going to go for the head.
Okay.
So while she's at 0, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, you cut off her head. Sweep right off her head.
Doth she still live?
Kick it away.
If I can, I'm just going to grab the head and sort of start dragging it away from the...
Okay, yeah, you clean off the body.
Yep.
That's a lot of damage. Holy shit.
Is she dead?
Yes, he's dead.
Thank fuck!
Hey.
Okay, so you both had a go. Okay, Ember, what would you like to do?
good old stabs, 3 of them.
Alright.
Wait, no, it's 2 dagger and then an unarmed strike. I need to keep remembering that.
Yeah, that's over.
28.
Ooh,
definitely
so close.
hits. 10 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, con
And
check.
then, the unarmed strike. Oh yeah, the con check of 10.
Oh my god, they're not very good with concentration. Damn.
And then bonus action unarmed strike.
Okay. 23 also hits.
Yeah, nice. That's everything.
Okay, cool. That's another 11 points of damage, right?
Yes.
Alright, cool. At the top of the round, she will do an umbral blast at you. Could I ask you to roll a dexterity saving throw, please? Okay, yes, you save, so you only take half the damage.
He takes nothing. He's a monk.
Oh,
Oh yeah, evasion.
Evading.
shit, you're right. Fuck. Whoops. I guess you wouldn't know. That's alright.
But I said she probably wouldn't have known he's a monk though.
Yeah, this blackish ball of energy just hurls towards you. But yeah, you just nimbly just duck out. It does not affect you. Damn. She will also try to do this. An Umbral Blast towards you, Zeph. So could I ask you also to make a dex?
Yeah, much more effective against me.
But you have resistance to necrotic damage. You're fine.
11.
Okay. I think. Wait, no. I'm looking at Moktag's spell. Alright. So. Another d6 for each level. Below. Above. So. Okay, so that halved is that. Okay, you take 19 points of necrotic damage, quartered. No, you didn't save.
I didn't save. I just take off.
Okay, yeah, so 19. Wait, no. Okay, yeah, you take 38 points of necrotic damage in that case.
Okay, so I take 19 total. Cool.
Sorry.
Resistance.
Yeah, so I basically saved because I have resistance. It's fine.
Yeah, basically. So it's a 76 halved, 38 halved again, right? Is that how it works?
Oh wait, it's 76. I thought you were saying it was 38. Is what you were saying.
Oh, 38 is halved damage.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, cool. What would you like to do in retaliation?
That's all my bonus stuff set up, I think. Yep. Let's smash her 3 times this time.
Wait, let me see if I can recharge her ability.
Oh yeah, what's that? There you go.
She's recharged.
No, that's you rolled a 6, not a d6.
Oh,
yeah. You that's cheating now on this.
It's the same thing.
is it not roll a d6?
It's d6. You're putting 6.
Why am I doing wrong?
You need to put a d in front of the
Oh,
6.
fuck.
So you roll a d6 and not a.
I'm so sorry. That is cheating, actually.
There you go.
Ah, perfect. Okay, yeah. Blood Tusk doesn't get it, but the other shaman does get her reaping ability. Yeah. Cool. What? You're hitting. Oh my god.
Oh god.
That does not look good. Jesus fuck.
We're doing the triple smite, boys.
The triple
Oh, boy.
smites.
It's happening.
Okay, so
Yeah, like I said, I
One.
think it's gonna be over before anything happens.
2, 3.
Okay, how much all of that damage?
Vulnerable to radiant or
I presume not, because we haven't been doing extra so far.
80.
Oh my god. So how do you want to do this? 82 points of fucking damage. Jesus fuck, they all hit.
Yeah, like the entire fight has just literally been him completely ignoring everything she's doing. He just stands there, he takes the hit, and it's just him constantly mechanically hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting, just basically ignoring everything she does until she goes.
Okay. I told
He's
you
trying
this was
to do
going to be a
the
very
top-
short fight.
Yeah, he's trying to do the tough man thing. Look how easy she is to kill everybody. Look how weak.
Oh, I see. Cool. Ember, what would you like to do?
Continue the time-honored tradition of stab, stab, smack, as perfected by the monks.
Just use the poison now. Just kill her.
Yeah.
We need to kill her on the same time.
There's a 22 hit.
22 hits, yep.
I shall be using the poison on this. It's a DC 19 con save.
Oh my god, dude. She's not going to be able to make that.
Hey, there's a reason we spent so much money on this thing.
Yeah, she does not make that poison damage.
Right, the thing didn't work for some reason, so I'll have to do
Okay,
dose rolling.
so she doesn't heal because the Blood Tusk is injured, right? So yeah, you begin to see last 2 turns she's healed a little bit of the damage you did. 9, 17 does not hit. She will cast shield.
I mean, is she alive to cast shield after all that? 45 plus 9.
Yeah. Shit. I mean. Alright, 45 points of damage. Jesus fuck. Okay, yeah, she's looking really bad. The shadow link broken. She does not look great at all. So I think this is the only thing she can do. Okay, yeah. She will cast a spell on you. Can I ask you to make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you're fine. It does not go through. What would you like to do? 25 hits? Holy shit, these guys are 10th level spellcasters. How are you killing them so easily? What the fuck?
Glass cannons there as well.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. You're putting them.
We're also being lucky fucks.
Yeah, I guess.
Also,
With
that as
good
well.
saves as well.
I mean, I'm a paladin blowing all my spell slots. This is what I'm
Yeah.
meant to.
25 and 21 hits.
So that'd be 18 in total.
Alright, yeah, she's looking very bad. Oh, yeah, that's true, actually. Alright, she learned from a mistake, so she will cast a Shadow Bolt spell on you, by the way. It's a melee range spell. So.
Wait. Hang on. It's got the word bolt in it, and
Yeah.
yet it's a melee spell.
Yeah.
Is this like true touch? It's a chill touch where it isn't actually.
Yeah,
yeah.
Chill Touch, which is a ranged necrotic spell.
I mean, it's like a flying hand, right?
Yeah, but
What's
I
your
don't know. Whatever.
sorry? What's your armor class?
18.
Okay, she just rolls 18, unfortunately.
That's fine.
So as the bolt descends into your chest, you take. She can upcast it, right? Yeah, she can definitely upcast it.
You have to declare before you've cast it.
Oh shit! Really? Okay.
Yeah.
You take 7 necrotic damage for now. At the start of your turn, you take another 7 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my god, it's actually gone into my health.
What's how you looking?
He's
I didn't
actually gone into his health. You didn't even have to do any of your stuff, by the way. I said already. It was going to be over either way very fast.
Oh yeah, while he's doing this fight, by the way, I'm going to use all those charges of minor healing potion.
Okay,
Head
yeah.
thing, kill
Yeah,
myself,
yeah.
because why not? It goes away otherwise.
The second one hits. I think that might be a killing blow. No, let's see.
So I don't smite myself when I heal.
8.
8 points of damage. Not yet. She has 2 health points left.
Does a 27 hit? Because that was my 2 attacks, and I
Yeah,
have a
27
bonus
definitely
action.
hits. Yeah, how do you want to do this?
So while they drop the dagger, catch it in my left hand, and I just like hit her in the neck, and the neck just caves in. And for cinematic effect, because everybody is watching,
Yeah.
I pull the shadows off her, and they coat my arm.
Oh, shit!
yeah.
That's fucking badass, actually. So with that, you're victorious with the
Oh,
Magdar.
okay, that does not work.
What?
I set up a. Oh wait, that's why I set up a damage modifier for my touch of death thing, but it's 11 temp HP and all that.
Oh, okay. Well, with that, you all emerge victorious from your Magdar. So,
Just give Ember a head nod, and then I think we both turn to watch Gull finish his fight, and that's us done.
Yeah, yeah. Eliza, can I ask you to roll a quick investigation check, and
Okay.
then we will end it here today. 14. You find the stuff that you are looking for, and I would also say that you find several pieces of evidences connecting Mogtark to the Scarlet Brotherhood, and lays out a plan on how they plan to use the tuning fork to control the horde, the turned horde of the Gruul, as their pawn to fight for them at will. Basically, they were going to use it to, after the curse has been lifted, the remaining the mark of shadows within the people, anybody who taken the blessing of Vorok, to basically enslave them for all eternity. Is what
Alright.
the ledger would hold. It's like, this is sufficient evidence, by the way.
Yep. I'm also then just going to break the whatever remains of the tuning fork and take it with me as evidence.
Okay, yeah. You also
Just sort of
know
cut it into.
that he also affiliates the Gore clan's leader, Rurik Thar, the Unbowed, the two-headed ogre, as part of this scheme, but he's too understand to follow. But he still had a lot of affiliation with these two Shadow Reavers, in conspiring against the goodwill of the Gruul, by the way. Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's see what's out for.
Also, to victory goes the spoils in the Gruul, right? Can I loot her body? Does she have anything on her?
Oh hell yeah!
I will let you know what she has next session.
Cool.
On a person. That was where I'm so happy that none of you guys died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was scared the moment she hold questioned me, but
Yeah, that was the scariest part.
What was the scary part?
When I got hold personed.
Yeah.
Because if that had gone through and they got inflict wounded, I might have been one hit.
Yeah, I was gonna do an inflict wound after that with an advantage.
Yeah, and that's an auto crit on
Or a
hit.
crit.
Yep.
Good thing that didn't happen. Good thing that you said.
Yep.
So that was perfect.
I am very happy about it.
Yeah, I'm glad
10th
actually
level
this.
spellcaster, right?
Yeah.
That's level 5 if she upcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 16d10 at max.
Yeah.
Let's see. How
That would
about
have been a lot of
that?
damage. Yeah, just roll it. See how fast you would have gone.
16d6.
That's how much damage we would have
D10.
taken.
Oh my
94.
god.
I wouldn't have been insta-dead.
Would have definitely gone down though.
Yeah, I'd gone down, but not insta-dead.
It's a 3d10 though. Oh, with crit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because it would have auto crit.
Yeah.
Yes, and then... No, wait, it would be 14. 14 it would be.
Oh, Jesus.
3
Still
plus-
would have been down.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Yep.
To be
I
fair,
am so happy I'm waiting.
That's what I was kind of doing with the planning with the whole person, but you saved. I was like, ah, no. My
I
plan.
was so happy I saved that.
Yeah.
Did you want to pull an Anan and liquefy some?
Okay, that was an interesting session.